and you have a new friend.
A friend?
Oh, yes, you met a new friend. Does anyone recall what their new friend's name was?
Gil.
Asshole.
No, you guys are getting close.
Yellow.
I think you
No.
called him Human Warrior a couple times.
I did. That was before you asked him his name.
Human Warrior.
No, that's his class.
So
and
anyway,
race.
there we were. Let's ignore the DM for a little bit.
Okay.
There we were, cleaning out the dungeon. Going room by room for no apparent reason.
In a dungeon for what reason, Craig?
No apparent reason.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Because there's no real quest or things that we're doing here that we need to be here for. So
This is the person that we were trying to find.
Set up on this dungeon. We are cleaning it out, going room by room, painstakingly cleaning it out of all the baddies. And we get to a room where this guy was fighting some baddies. We helped him out. We defeated said baddies. He seems okay. He's not the greatest of sorts, but he's okay. And we did some exploring, Drip and I. Drip led this exploratory mission down toward 13E, over here on the left-hand side, where we found more baddies than we could handle. And then we came back, and then we long rested. Some of the orders may have been mixed up, but, here we are, ready to go.
That was pretty good. Just to sort of recap, the gentleman's name was Rex the Hammer.
Or Guy. Hey, Guy.
Yeah. You can certainly, feel free to call him whatever you want.
Human Warrior.
Yeah, also, just an FYI, you don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. I don't know, I think I sense some mild disdain in your voice, Bungo. You're welcome to lead the group out of the dungeon and do whatever quest you think is to be done.
Well, despite the DM being very salty, I'm here for the team.
No,
I'm a team player.
Okay, just to be clear, I just want to for everyone's sake, I was honestly not being salty. I was totally sincere. Honestly, if you guys want to
sincere and you don't have to be here, Bungo, if you don't want to.
No, that's not the way that I meant it. No.
That's the way it sounded to me at first.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just to clarify, that is 100% not the way I meant it. I meant literally, you guys are in control of this. So if you don't want to be in this dungeon anymore, leave the fucking dungeon. That's what I meant. I apologize if it came off a different way. I didn't mean leave Bungo.
Bungo, you specifically, if you would like to leave.
Yeah, no. I literally meant if you guys would like to leave, or Bungo, if you would like to leave and lead the group elsewhere, please, feel free to do that. I'm not. You're in no way tied to specifically moving forward forever.
Are we trapped down here?
Here's the trick: is that yes, we have to actually find a way out because we kind of
I thought we were
jumped down.
Here too.
That is also true. I am not going to magically find a way out for you.
Well, now you're just giving conflicting advice.
No. You guys can figure out a way to get out. And I'm sure you're very inventive players, and you roll quite high, and you're good at doing the things that you're good at.
Some of us roll quite high.
That is also true. Some of you do not, but you're good at doing the things you want to do, and so I'm sure that if you, I'm sure you could figure it out if you gave it a good shot.
So just to be clear, this exchange DM gave us absolutely nothing.
No,
you basically said you could leave, but then we realized, oh hey, we don't actually have a way to leave.
No, but I'm saying
you pointed it out to ostracize and to
God,
to breed bad feelings toward each other, and that's just not how we play.
You saying that there were Nothics
That's how I play.
down the other way.
Yes, there were Nothics. Why, thank you, Ivaris.
Ivaris, you ever the astute player and man, or elf, I should say. Okay.
You know, DM, if you don't want to be here, then you can actually go to.
God, that's not what I meant. Okay. Okay, so you guys have come across, you've taken a long rest. You've sort of quote unquote rescued this human warrior that was battling these Nothics and these other beasts in this room, Mesoloths, and now Rex has stated that he would like to join up with you guys and split the loot, whatever you guys find.
As long as I get the shiny things, that's fine.
And I don't remember what Rex's voice sounds like, so I'm just gonna pick it up from wherever I feel like it.
You sound like Fat Albert.
I'm not sure that's the case, but maybe he will from now on. All right, so what would you guys like to do?
I think assemble the team and continue on our quest to nowhere. Onward to the Nothics.
All right, Rex is down. Delete trip.
So
okay,
many
just for argument's sake, Rex is going to be carrying his lantern. All right, so you move forward through the area behind the bone wall. For those who were not here last week, there was this 8-foot high, 2-foot thick wall of skeletons and armor. And Bungo, did you kick a hole in it? You placed a hole in it somehow with your.
Yeah, we dug a hole.
Yeah.
Large enough for me to fit through and for Drip to squeeze through.
This darkness is gone.
Yeah,
darkness is gone, but those caltrops are still there. So be careful. Walk around the caltrops. I tell the group, hey, around this corner are the Nothics. Prepare yourselves. Prepare an action. In fact, everyone on my commit, and then I'll run past to trigger them to come out, and then you guys pepper them with your
a question.
Arrows. And
what are Nothics?
What are Nothics?
Does anyone want to answer his question?
They're ugly creatures that we were fighting last week, or whenever we played.
There you go.
There you go. Does that answer your question?
Ugly creatures that we kill, so more of the same. Okay.
All right.
All right, everyone prepare an action. And
sorry, my keyboard was fucking up, and I pushed the talk on. Otherwise, I would have answered that question.
Go ahead and answer it if you'd like.
They're like shitty lizard men with one eye.
There you go.
One-eyed lizards? Okay, interesting.
One-eyed shitty lizards.
My mother warned me of those.
Yikes.
I will ready an action to throw a trident at a Nothic if it appears.
I will ready an action to throw a thunderstone at a group of Nothic lizard one-eyed monster men.
Sounds
if
good.
no one goes in, I can fireball them first.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I take the dodge action.
Okay.
I move here.
Okay.
The darkness.
I go, ooga booga, ooga ooga.
Okay.
Into the room.
Which room? Left or right?
Right.
It's
Didn't
empty.
know there was room on the left?
The room on the right is.
There was a door.
The room on the right is empty.
All right, I do it now.
It's a vacant room with a rusted water pump. It has some basins and stone toilets separated by thin slate dividers.
Spooky.
They were just there last time, so maybe they just moved. And now that I know that there's a door on the left-hand side that we did not know at all last session, I do it on this side. Ooga booga, ooga.
Okay, also a vacant washroom.
Well, don't worry. I know there's rooms at the end of the hall. Let's try this again.
This is all very silly.
Indeed.
They must have been female Nothics.
Got him.
Okay, so yeah, you move through this sort of large into this much larger room, and there are it's sort of fairly empty. It looks like a room that was used as sort of a gathering point for the miners at one point. So there are a bunch of sort of tables and chairs, and there are some boots and like some helmets and other sort of mining gear like stacked in the corner, but otherwise it seems like it hasn't been inhabited in quite some time.
I guess Drip and I killed them all. All right, moving on to the door. I would like to open the door.
To think that Nothics aren't real.
Yep.
Okay.
Opening the door.
Do you try to open the door?
Indeed, I do. I am opening the door.
Okay, the door does not open.
Rex, keep up.
Yeah, Rex will keep up. The door doesn't open.
All right. Because the door doesn't open, like the handle doesn't turn.
Did he try knocking?
Correct.
All right. I detect I need thieves' tools. Hold on one moment. I try to pick it.
You try to pick it, and you hear the click of that is typical when you pick a lock.
There you go. I nonchalantly open the door.
The door doesn't open.
I nonchalantly don't open the door.
Bungo pulls on the door handle nonchalantly, like all proud of himself, and it doesn't open.
Well, this was unexpected. Well, it seems we've can't open this door. It seems we've come to an end. I have opened the lock, but it seems to be barricaded from the inside.
What is the door made out of?
The door is made out of wood.
Perhaps someone with a large object or weapon could smash it open.
Anyone who would like to smash it open can make an athletics check.
What kind of wood is it made out of?
Roll your wood carving ability.
I know a lot about a lot of type of wood.
Lina bashes it. Okay, so you know that it is made out of.
Do I know that it would respond better to fire, or if it just take too long to burn, we should just hit it?
It's a very hard wood, Bungo. You notice. You also notice that you would imagine that this kind of wood would take a significant period of time to chop through. Perhaps forcing the door open would be easier.
Yeah, so I'll inform the group of how hardwoods are really non-porous woods, and they're harder to burn because there's not as much more. Well, actually, it would be the other way around because it's not moisture locked in. But anyway, it's going to take a while to burn it. We should just open it.
Hashtag wood facts.
Yes.
Rex, I'll help you out if you'd like to give it a shot.
Oh, this is definitely not my realm. I do the picking. I don't do the breaking.
Yeah, I said Rex.
Rex saunters up to the door, and he's going to give it a go.
Yeah, I will help to give him advantage.
All right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, Rex tries to tug on the door and doesn't quite get it done. He's tugging, but he's like, I think it's locked. That was too much like my voice. Think it's locked. There you go. That's better.
Well, who was that? I couldn't tell.
That was Rex.
Sounds like a goblin.
Hi guys, my name's Rex. Rex the Hammer, if you forgot from last week.
Got it. Human warrior.
Yep, that's me, Rex the Hammer, human warrior. So, you guys want to break down this door or something, or?
Well, we thought you were going to do it.
Well, that seems mighty lazy of you. All right. I guess I'll try again.
Is this dude not the most muscled of us?
Yeah, he is, but he can't roll for shit. So
A 14 isn't rolling for shit against a wood door.
it is
Lina
not
hit it
not
with the
this wood door.
quarterstaff.
Yeah, you hit it. You hit a hardwood door with your quarterstaff. It does nothing.
I'm
It
gonna.
makes a loud sound.
Sizzler will order Roberto to do like he'll turn around and do like a double horse kick with both of his giant toad legs on the door. Bust it open.
All right. Please roll high. Yep, not going to do it. Toad kicks door. Door does not budge. You would imagine, I mean, since you are smarter than this, I would hope, that the door may be locked by some other means.
Glue.
How much of a gap is there around the door?
None. It's airtight, you would imagine.
Hey.
I would like to detect magic.
Oh my gosh! You detect magic!
Yeah.
I'm just saying some muscles are stronger than magic.
You see that the door seems to be locked with an arcane lock spell.
This door is locked with an arcane lock spell, guys.
Lina's gonna
Wow.
cast Scorching Ray at the wall further down from the door to just create a hole in the wall. Does a 10 hit the wall?
Sure.
Well, it's 3 attacks.
Sure, you hit the wall.
You do need to roll for Wild Magic Surge.
Lina, I'll make a deal with you. If you roll on the wild magic table, I will let you blow this wall up right now. Right here and now.
Do you want 1,000 or 10,000?
I'll let you choose.
You could just do normal 100. Oh, we're doing 10,000.
Okay, 10,000. I like it. So describe to the party while I'm looking this up what it looks like when you do this super badass move and blow this wall up with your magics.
Lina puts her hands together, similar to Dragon Ball Z. No, not Dragon Ball Z. What is it? Hadouken.
A Street Fighter.
Yes, but instead it's a fireball at the wall, and the wall explodes, and there's a hole that we can all climb through.
She cast EX Hadouken.
So not the door, just the wall.
The wall, not the
Look
door.
like you'd
Fuck
be
the door.
surprised
We
that
don't need doors. Just go through the wall.
where we're going, we don't need doors.
All right, let's see. 678. What happens to Lina?
I hope all water gets turned to milk.
Okay, Lina, I am going to send you in Discord your affliction.
Oh no, she has to wear a tap out shirt.
She has to wear a tap out shirt and Juicy Couture pants for the rest of the campaign.
Oh, I can't wait till you get your tribal tattoo on your bicep. Aren't you lucky?
Gross.
You have to say bro.
Also
At the end of every sentence. Bro.
Did she grow a pencil thin goatee as well?
Stop testing me, bro.
It's Maori for do you even lift?
Okay. All right. So Lina blows a hole in the wall, and you all can now move forward if you'd like. So let me reveal. Lina, you want to put like a little red dot on the wall or a red mark
Oh,
on the
I
wall?
already
where
put
you
a
blew?
white spot
Oh, cool.
where.
All right. Yeah, that totally works. I like it. Thank you. Okay. So you enter into a hallway that's you could tell dead ends at one end, and there's a pair of stairs that go up on the other end.
Walk around to the other side of the door and unlock it.
It's still locked.
It's still locked.
Well, then I will walk past it.
You would imagine by arcane magics. Okay, so if you walk down to the end, Lina, you see that there are two more doors. There's another door here as well. Before the stairs that go, like I said, up.
Lina's gonna open the door in front of her.
Open the door in front of her. Okay. You open the door in front of you, and you find a boom. A partially collapsed room. The back of this room is partially collapsed, filling the chamber with dust and debris. It doesn't seem as if anyone has been here in ages.
Okay, she turns around and walks forward to the other door.
Very
Wow,
specific line.
That room looks like no one has been there in ages.
No, so it's not important. Let's keep going.
Okay, Lina's on a mission. Lina, you swing this door open. And you see a plain stone throne in the middle of the room.
She sits on it.
There it is, in all of its glory.
You should press to digitize a nice little crown for yourself.
Yes, she does that.
Lina, roll
And
me.
a scepter.
Lina, as you're walking up, roll me an investigation as you walk up to the throne.
You don't know where that throne has been.
It's been under my butt.
Yep, it's now been sat on. Okay, yep, you just see a dope throne that you sit on that stone.
Hey, Ivaris, what did you find down there?
Oh, Ivaris, are you going in here?
No, I'm just
Okay.
standing there.
Got it.
You know, there's a door
He doesn't
behind
do
you,
multiple
Ivaris.
doors at the same time.
Right? Give the man a break.
Oh, I'm facing the door. I just haven't opened.
Are you just staring at the door this whole time? We're like going
Yeah.
room to room, and you're just staring at a door.
He's breathing.
Well, we
really
know
heavily.
that there are enemies around, so excuse me if I don't want to get flanked unknowingly. So yes.
Fair. That seems fair.
This is Blair Witch. You're just staring at the corner. That's weird.
Can I go back to room 16? Is there anything of note at all that I can see?
Give me an investigation.
There we go.
Yeah, no. Actually, no. There's nothing of value in this room.
I thought I saw something in there, but it
But
turned
you
out
didn't.
that I didn't.
You were close. No, I'm just kidding. There, yeah, that doesn't seem like anyone has been in that room in ages. It's just sort of a collapsed room that you would imagine at one point sort of did serve some purpose, but everything has been shifted out of that room, so there's not much that you can find.
Sizzler has noticed that Ivaris is just staring at the wall, so he's going to saunter over and also stare at the door.
I'm splitting my attention between the stairway and the door.
Okay, so
what you're looking at?
Anyone else who wants to, make sure you go over and stare at the door.
I'm making sure that we don't get snuck up on while you investigate these rooms.
By staring at a door.
Let's open it. I'll open the door.
I was splitting my attention between the door and the stairs.
You get snuck up on. Instantly. Okay, so
Strange, my perception didn't catch that.
Oh God, I can't wait for Saturday when I have excellent perception again. I just get beaten out of me. Okay, so
Is there anything else in this throne room?
not that you can see with a 4 investigation. No.
She rolled a 22 perception.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else like that is typically of like super noteworthy to you. There's a plain stone throne that sits in that room.
Okay, she's gonna hop off and she's gonna walk towards the doorway and notice that all of her friends are gone. And she's gonna shout out, where'd you guys go?
We're all gonna open this door right now. Whee!
We're- Apparently, if you stare at this door, another image appears. I think it's a
Lina,
saddle.
as you go to walk out the door, you notice that there are several footprints leading like around the room and like in and out the door.
Okay, so she gets to here. And then she looks to the left.
Wait, she looks where?
To her left.
Wait, hold on. How does she know it's her left?
Well, because she looks in that direction. I'm describing the direction in which she looks.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
And doesn't see anyone. So she's going to do an investigation to see if there's something like a door here.
Okay. All right. Lina's apparently stuck in the corner, guys. All right. So you all try to swing the door open, and it seems to be locked.
I mean, is it magically locked? Because that lasts for how long?
That is a good question. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Yo, yeah, it's magically locked.
Oh, guys, this door is also magically locked. Anyone
Do we have-
know how to break magic locks?
I thought Lina did.
Knows how to break magic walls.
Well, that was the point. The walls aren't magic.
Lina hears everyone's voices and then turns around behind her. Oh, there you guys are. What's going on?
It's a magically locked door. Can you blow open the wall next to it?
Yeah, sure. So Lina goes up past Sizzler and blows a hole in the wall to her right.
All right, I will let you blow a hole in the wall, but you know the rules. Bungo. That gif is hilarious. All right, let's see that roll.
Cool, guys. I got a hole in the wall. Let's go through.
I believe he wanted you to roll 1d10,000.
Yeah, you don't have to roll your scorching ray. I just if you're just gonna like blow holes through all the walls in this building, that's fine. But I'm gonna keep you're gonna keep rolling wild surge for it. That's the trade-off for just bypassing any locked door. Okay, 8164. All right, let's see. Oh, Lina. All
You know,
right,
she said right.
8164.
I think the hole is on the incorrect side. She said right. And she's coming down from there, so right would be this side.
Lina. Okay, so Lina just shoots a giant hole through the wall of the room that you were already in.
Okay.
Lina, which side of the door is this hole on? Well, no,
Confusion.
Wiz. She said to the either one side of the door, which is that,
No,
are you
which is
no,
not.
right in front of her where the purple square is. That's where she put the hole.
Okay, Lena, I don't know if you're drunk, but that's the wrong wall.
Lina, roll a 1d, a 1d5.
Hey, do you smell burning rock and burning toast?
Does your mouth taste like almonds?
No. Did I mess up? I'm sorry, guys. What did I do wrong?
Whoa, she said I'm sorry. Something is definitely wrong.
You shot a hole in the wrong wall. You already got that one.
Oh. Oh, that's embarrassing.
It's okay, guys. Now we have a hole to come in the hallway and one to leave. You were thinking ahead. I want to whisper to Lena, I got you. I nailed that.
Lena starts scratching her head. Can you maybe point at the wall you want me to blast through?
We turn you in the direction of the wall and point your hand at it.
How many fingers am I holding up? I raised 2 fingers.
2. Okay. She blasts a hole in the wall that her finger is now pointing at.
All right, just give me the 1d10,000. All right, 6712. Okay, sure. All right. So the hole, there's now a large hole in the door, in the room, essentially leading to the room, and this is what you see.
Is everyone decent? We're coming in.
Hey, what's
All
that
right.
red square?
That is a large table. So let me describe what you see. So there is, as you walk through the hole in the door, you notice that the backside of, walk through the hole that Lina created. You notice that the first thing you notice is that the backside of the door has a mural painted on across the entire wall, including the door, depicting like a dark mantle descending on an unsuspecting dwarf who's admiring a gleaming gemstone.
Is this boat murdered?
What? So there's a chair that sits there's sort of a chair that sits in the southwest corner of the room. There is a large wooden table in the center of the room that bears a map on it, and there are these like loose stones that seem to like edge around where the map is. The stones sort of create the map. There is that's sort of those are the most notable things that you see so far. The map, well, without investigating the map, I mean, we'll sort of see what you guys can figure out.
Oh, I want to take a look at that mural in more detail.
Sure. Give me an investigation. Yeah, it's a mural. There's a dwarf, and the dwarf seems to like gemstones and is about to get some very negative things happening to him.
Is there any like morality tale or historical fable that I might recognize this as being a scene from?
No. Although I think that you can glean that there is some moral tale to it.
Max, you're a dwarf. Anything meaningful about this mural?
Says I'm a human, but all right. Nope.
You look like a dwarf.
I'm definitely a human warrior. Remember, that's what that
Wow.
little baby one keeps calling me, human warrior.
Human
Not
warrior.
everyone
Classic
with a
human
big
warrior.
beard is
Yeah,
a dwarf.
that's pretty racist, mechanical bird thing.
It's true though. That was pretty racist.
Yeah,
Oh.
hashtag not every beard.
Yeah, exactly.
These dwarves, they might be friends of yours.
He's like, nope, not from around these parts.
Where are you from?
From a town far away, but me and my friends traveled here. I mean, you guys, I already told the story sort of once, but me and my friends traveled down here, and unfortunately they all died. So I'm looking for a new group to adventure with.
Why
hope
were
that
you
works
here in the
out for
first
you.
place?
To adventure. And,
Oh,
Money.
why? If you're adventuring, why here?
Money.
I mean,
Valuable here?
yeah, I mean, there's lots of my whole bag. He has like a giant backpack on his back. My whole bag is literally filled with valuable shit.
Yeah, I
Copper,
see some
so-
of them.
No, you may not.
So
You just called me a
hey,
dwarf. You can't see anything.
Hey, how do you know of a stair? How to get out of this dungeon?
How
get in?
to get out? That is a good question. I mean, I'd imagine the way that you got in.
I'm asking you how you got in.
I mean, I got in through a ladder or something.
And please elaborate.
Yeah, I climbed down a ladder. And
Where was this ladder?
I mean, not on. It was on a different floor. I think like the higher floor.
How do we get to said higher?
Hey.
Would you like to walk? I mean, we could walk there. You use your feet typically to walk.
Do you smell burning toast?
No.
Hey, what's on this map?
Okay, the map. Okay. Give me an investigation roll for the map.
Can I roll survival for map related things?
Sure. Okay, it's pretty good. You, Ivaris. Ivaris, also give me a perception. We'll sort of do it this way. Sort of give you a combo roll. Oof. Okay, so Ivaris, you notice that this map has a striking similarity because you're so astute. You notice that this map has like sort of a striking similarity to the floor, like the arrangement of the floor that you've been walking through. There seems to be pieces missing though.
Are there any markings on the map, or are there any areas that it looks like we've been through that are marked as having additional areas next to them that weren't obvious before?
No. And also, just to clarify, the map is entirely made of stones, like little stones stacked on top of each other. It's not like written or anything. It's like this little, this like looks like someone. It was very intricate. Like someone really took their time to like stack up all of these little stones on top of each other in these little piles to build this like giant map across this whole table.
Why wouldn't they just burn something and use the charcoal to make markings on the table?
Bungo, what you doing over there, bud?
I'm playing
Interesting
hopscotch.
culture.
Oh, cool. All right, so what does everyone want to do? You found this cool map?
I want to check the room to the south.
All right, you walk into the room to the south, and it has a bunch of beds, 8 beds to be specific. It has 8 beds that are just sort of relatively shoddily made, made of hay, and there's like a poorly made, poorly constructed blanket, a small like little hay pillow, and some like just a couple buckets that don't smell too great. But it seems to be a room that people convene and perhaps sleep in.
May
With
we
the
investigate this room to see what type of creature may have been sleeping here?
You may.
Yeah, I will assist him.
You may do so. All right. Yeah, you they seem, you're confused, Sizzler. You are confused as to what type of creature would live there. It looks in length, like lengthwise, if something was laying on the bed, it seems like via the imprints to be a humanoid, but it doesn't quite smell like, the room doesn't smell like humans live there.
Can I identify this smell?
It smells like rats.
Smells like rats. Interesting. Well, guys, I think this room is occupied by people. That's my guess.
Official.
Rat people?
You heard me. Rat people.
Rat.
Do I know anything about rat people in general?
That's a good question. Do you have any reason to know about rat people?
I'm an anthropologist.
Have you ever studied rat people?
Maybe. I read a lot.
All right, give me a history check or something. Bungo, what are you stealthing about?
I'm just stealthing, practicing.
Okay,
You never know when you're gonna need to stealth.
fair enough. Do you want to maybe like investigate with your teammates, perhaps?
They've got it covered.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not gonna add any value to investigation.
Okay, so what were you trying to do, Ivaris, specifically?
See if I knew anything about like rat person culture in general.
Rat person culture. Okay, so you know enough to know that you don't think there's a such thing as rat people. So you're a little confused.
I mean, that he knows of. There's always new
You-
species out there.
Sure, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Sizzler, I'm not aware of any civilization of rat men.
Well, you don't know everything, do you, Ivaris?
What an
That's
exciting
true, but
opportunity.
This is my specific area of study.
Oh, rat people is your specific area of study now? Okay.
People is my specific area of study.
Can't you
Well,
tell
these
he's
are-
a people person? He's got people skills.
Well, these are people-shaped beds that smell like rats, so 1 + 1 therefore must equal 2.
I eagerly await you proving me wrong.
All right, let's go find us some rat people.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do in the room?
Well, he already searched like the beds and everything. He didn't find anything in there really.
No one searched the beds. No.
Oh, I thought that's what he was. Yeah, I'll search the beds.
Okay. As you search can I have some sort of a check, please? All right. Anyone else want to make a check in that room?
Sure, I investigated the beds. That's what I was doing.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you were just investigating the room. Okay, yeah. When you investigate, okay. So anyone who investigated I apologize, Vars. I thought he was. I don't know what I thought he was doing. Yeah. You guys noticed that there are some. Each of the beds has a very small trunk like under the bottom part of it, like hidden under the bottom part of the bed. So there are 8 small trunks that are like under the sort of the hay lays over the small trunk.
Lina opens them all.
Okay, I don't know that. How are you going to open them all simultaneously?
One by one.
Okay, start with 1, and anyone else who wants to open a different one from Lina can do so if they would like.
Sizzler will open a different one.
Yeah, I figured Sizzler was going to want to open his own. Okay, so we have trunks 1 through 8. Give me a number.
Trunk 2.
All right, trunk 2 is unlocked and holds 30 GP.
Boom. Pocketed.
All right, Lina.
3.
All right. 3 holds a copper tankard.
She takes it.
All right. Okay, who's next?
Sensing no one else would like to open a locker, Sizzler moves to number 4.
All right, 4 is empty.
What about Human
Then
Boy?
proceeds to 5.
What about Human Warrior?
Human Warrior doesn't really care. 5 is he's out here playing hopscotch with you. Okay.
I've stealth. He doesn't know where I am.
He saw you playing hopscotch, and so he's just hopping where you were hopping by himself. 5 is empty.
1.
And 2, 6.
Okay.
After 1.
Sure. 1 has a silver scepter in it, topped with a dwarvish rune.
Ooh.
Oh boy, anyone know what this rune is?
I read Dwarven. What's the rune?
It's justice.
That is a beating stick for some sort of sheriff.
Ooh, you can have it. Go serve justice.
Into the team loot, right? This stuff is going, by the way. Sizzler.
Yeah, I'm putting it on my sheet. But
Sizzler did not enter any gold. He found
Sizzler did not make any attempt to hide the fact that he picked up 30 gold pieces.
And put it
Someone's
in the
looking.
team treasure, right? Not on anyone's sheet, but in the team
I was
treasure.
definitely looking because I was in the same room as you, and I've known you for like longer than 30 minutes.
Oh, you
I didn't say
count
I
it.
was opening any other chests. So what else would I be doing other than looking in the room?
We do know Ivaris has a penchant for
number,
staring.
Box number 6.
Box number 6 has 3 books in it.
Oh, Ivaris. Books. And I just kind of chuck them at him. Like, hey, look fast. Like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Just the books. I open box 7.
Box 7 is empty.
8.
8 has a 3 stones in it. 3 small stones.
What kind of stones?
Small ones.
Like rock or like a
Yes.
gem?
Rock.
Oh.
Like the stones that the map was made out of.
Oh. Here, Ivaris.
Hmm?
You can have these 3 stones.
So kind.
I set them down on the table next to the map and look at these books.
Ivaris. Go ahead. Can you what, Bungo?
Just peek up the stairs.
Yes, you can. You peek up the stairs and you see 2 monsters fighting over a rusted steel helmet in the middle of the room.
I go back down the stairs.
All right. Ivaris, you put the 2 stones back on the map?
I set the stones on the table.
Sure, that's what I mean.
Next to the map.
Table. Yeah. And you have the 3. Do you have the 3 books still or no?
Yeah, because I was getting those out of my hand so I could peruse these tomes.
Okay, sure. It's they're common. They're like well used books. There's like dog ears on many of the pages, and it seems to be very well loved. And the leather bound covers sort of have a bunch of creases in it from where the book was opened and closed, and put things like bookmarks and stuff in. And it's called Out of the Inferno, and they're Out of the Inferno volumes 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, what's this a map of?
It's this floor, basically. Am I familiar with the Out of the Inferno series of young adult adventure novels? Presumably,
you are.
They're dwarven though. The dwarven young adventures.
They're not dwarven. They're tiefling.
Oh. So they're saucy.
Yeah, it's a tiefling romance novel. You're very familiar with it.
Ooh, steamy.
Yeah, very steamy. It's like
how old are they? How
50,
old is
it's
this series?
It's like 50 Shades of Grey for tieflings.
Hey, so Lina wants to move around all these stones and put them into the shape of a cat.
Okay, Lina, as you all right, so I'm gonna need. Where is everyone in this room right now while Lina's gonna move the stones?
I'm next to that table.
Okay. Anyone else? Sizzler, where are you? Alden, where are you?
Yeah, I'll chill here.
Okay. So Ivaris and Lina, you hear a voice say, "I wouldn't do that if I were you."
Is that you, God? It's me, Lina.
I freeze.
The voice doesn't say anything after that.
Lina continues making the cat.
Okie doke.
Oh boy.
Now, what kind of cat we're talking? Persian,
yeah, describe the
tabby, leopard.
It's like something a kindergartner would draw. She's not very artistic. I think you guys would have learned that by now.
Okay.
It's just like an oval with a circle on top of it and 2 triangles on top of the circle.
How fat is the oval?
Oh, it's super fat. This is a fat cat.
Nice.
Okie doke, Lina, you This is going to be problematic, Lina. Okay, Lina, this is what I want you to do. You feel a hand on your shoulder. Make a dex save.
Good one's trying to cop a feel. Not cool.
Okay, Lina, you collapse.
That's a very Amish way.
You collapse, and you're not unconscious. Like, you can see and hear things, but you're paralyzed. You cannot move. And Ivaris, you just see her as she's like building this cat. You heard that voice, and then she just ignored it essentially and started building this cat. And then you just see her drop like a ton of bricks, and she's laying on the ground, just not moving, not blinking, nothing, but her eyes are open.
Can I use Tide of Chaos so I can use advantage instead and have the 20 instead of the 7?
No.
Sad.
Ivaris, what are you going to do?
Where did I hear the voice come from?
You heard the voice come from the southwest corner of the room, which we'll say is the one closest to Lina.
I will throw my trident where I heard the voice come.
Okay. Make an attack against the wall or something. All right.
Well, if it's an invisible creature, I would have disadvantage on it.
Sure. Okay. Roll damage.
Pinwrap used the trident.
Yeah, he got it from the room.
I got this off the ground.
Yeah. Okay, so this, like, all of a sudden, this, like, drow creature appears in the corner here, essentially with a trident sticking out of his arm. And and instantly as well, 8 were-rats appear around this room.
Alert! Bungo, Rex.
This is fine.
Oh, there's no such thing as rat people, huh?
Ah!
thought I was crazy.
Well, there's no civilization of Ratman.
So yeah, the drow, the were-rats all draw like weapons at Alden and Pinwrap. No, sorry, not Pinwrap. What the fuck am I talking? Sorry, Alden and Sizzler. And the trident threw me off. And the drow, like Ivaris, the drow goes over and like holds his hand over Lina and like splays out his fingers and says, "I told you not to do anything to my map."
Seeing all these were-rats
Can
around
I
me, I
talk?
said,
Oh yeah, well no,
I just
I
shout
figured we
over
were
them.
now rolling initiative, was what I had assumed,
I think
because I'm definitely drawing my sword.
Can
all
I
right.
talk?
No, Lina, you cannot talk.
Oh,
You are paralyzed.
even my
Oh.
face.
Yeah, yes. Your entire body is paralyzed, including your face. That's the whole like your eyes are open but you're not blinking.
Damn, I can't even make a comeback.
So now that I'm surrounded by rat people, I will shout over them to the next room, "God damn it, Ivaris!"
All right, Ivaris, if you want to roll initiative, okay.
Yeah, if that was a concentration spell that's affecting her, they would need concentration check.
Easy. Don't worry.
Hold on one
This
second.
is Wiz.
Let's just get the initiative order. All right, so go ahead and everyone roll initiative. Ivaris wants to fight this thing.
Well, I did have a 7.
Okay, Ivaris is a 7.
I did have a
I
12
know,
before I
12. I'm
re-rolled
changing
my
it.
9.
I'm changing it.
I figured you'd give me the opportunity, so I took
Yeah.
it. I regretted it immediately.
Understood. Okay, 12, 7, 10. Get some rats. Boom. Let's get some dude. Boom. Oof. All right, so that's gonna be a 8 rats. Lina, what's your dex?
It's a 12 or 13.
Okay, so where rats go first? Okay. So, Bungo. You are... Oh, no, sorry, Sizzler. I'm sorry. Sizzler, you're first. What are you going to do?
Ooh, choices.
Don't forget about screaming "God damn it, Ivaris." That was key.
Yeah. I mean that's happened. Yes. I will disengage.
Okay.
I will cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action. And then take
What does that do?
a dash as a bonus action right now, and then for the rest of my turns as a action.
Okie doke.
So I'm gonna run out into the hallway over here. And I'll shout down to he's still a dwarf to me, to the dwarf and to
okay.
who seems to be missing. Bungo, Rex dwarf, we need some help. There's a bunch of rat people.
All right.
There's no such thing as rat people of unusual size.
The human warrior rolls his eyes at you and takes out his battle axe.
Classic human warrior.
Oof. God, these rolls are brutal. Okay. So, Bungo.
So he didn't move?
Rex?
Yeah.
Look where Rex is in the order.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll come back down the stairs and say, "I'll help them," in a heroic, folky way, and I'll dash into the room. Unhand them, you fiend! And that's really all my turn.
Okay. Alden.
Spooky. All right. So, as far as moving out of here goes, I would assume that might be a little rough. What with it being surrounded by were-rats.
Well, if you disengage, you can
Is that an
not
action?
take attacks of opportunity. That is an action to disengage, and you still have your normal movement.
All right, let's do that. Did I know about this guy?
Probably not.
All right. I'm just gonna gather back here. So, what do I notice about this guy now that I'm in this room?
What do you notice about the drow?
Yeah.
You notice that he looks like a very old drow.
See, Ivaris, who is this guy?
Probably the assassin that we were told to put down.
I see.
I totally forgot about that guy. I just figured we would
Wait,
never
who?
come back and be the hobgoblins again.
Question.
Hey,
These...
are you that guy?
What guy?
I'm sorry, not assassin, kidnapper.
Do you nap on kids?
Sometimes.
Which is actually just like more disturbing than kidnapping people.
He says, "Who sent you here?" Don't all speak at once.
Who? Don't you mean when?
Nope. I definitely mean who.
You are 50 years in the future.
Okay, this is getting weird, guys.
Alden, are you done?
I thought we were gonna let this go on, but
He's onto my ploy.
yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh wait, I did have a question.
Okay.
How big are these holes? I mean, I know we fit through, but does it just like completely blow this chunk of the wall away, or is this a big? Oh, okay.
It's just like a big hole in the wall now.
All right, so I should be able to, even if I were in Bungo's spot, I should be able to see Sizzler, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right, my turn is done.
Okie doke. Okay, where rats? I guess
They're rat.
Where
Good luck,
you at?
Freddy.
are going to try to attack the thing in front of it. Okay, I don't even know how that is going to work, but all right, let's do
Are
it.
these like medium-sized creatures or small-sized creatures?
Medium-sized creatures.
Spooky.
They're like...
Probably like my size.
They're like rat
Are you
humanoids.
medium-sized?
Slightly, no, sorry.
Yeah, they're
slightly,
like rat humanoid hybrid.
Yeah, they're slightly taller than me.
They're exactly as Sizzler predicted.
Okay, so several of them are going to attack the giant mechanical toad. Let's go with 4. 1, 2, 3. Do any of those hit? Oh my god, I'm rolling so poorly tonight. That's disgusting.
You're rolling like me.
Sizzler, Does a 7 hit, I guess is the question.
No.
So he takes 8.
Just 4.
Just 4 piercing damage from a
Ooh,
sword
no pack
attack.
tactics. That's nice.
And then the other 4 are going to shoot crossbows at Alden. 1,
Wow.
2,
Okay.
3.
That second one hit.
So 14 does not hit.
No.
Okay. So you take 10 piercing damage as you get shot by a crossbow arrow, and several of them are going to run toward.
I say, "Ooh, you red bastards!"
Does one of them take an attack of opportunity for leaving?
Yes.
No, because they're
Roberto.
10-foot squares. No.
Oh, come on.
Lina, roll a Constitution save.
Did the other guy need to make a concentration check when I got him with the trident?
He did
When I
not.
stabbed a man with a trident?
He unfortunately he did not. But
Brick killed a guy.
okay, yeah, Lina, yeah, you shake it off.
He loves slap.
Shake it off. You're now prone, but you are no longer paralyzed.
So I can cast spells.
You can any spell that you can cast while prone, you may cast.
You can also spend half your movement to stand up.
Also true.
Use magic missile to blow a hole in the floor that is light enough for you to be able to stand up with.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're getting real wacky tonight.
Yeah, we're all just super silly. Why can't I cast 2 spells with Quicken Spell?
Because that's just the rules about casting spells. Because you can't do 2 spells with levels. You can do a spell with a level and a cantrip, but that's it. That's just the rules.
Can I stand up and do 2 spells with Quicken Spells?
Well,
Well,
you
You can never do 2 spells.
Well, that's what
standing
It's a
up
full
just takes
action.
half your movement.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not an action. You just spend 15 feet of movement to stand up, and then you're no longer prone. That doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And did he hit? How am I? So if I stand up, I'm not prone anymore, and he didn't do any health damage to me.
Correct.
Right? Okay, or dex damage.
Nope.
Okay, so I'll stand up. Is Roberto still in the other room?
Yes.
Sure is.
If he dies, can you just bring him back?
I'll be very upset with you.
But you can bring him back.
He
I
did
will
just
be
abandon.
very upset with you.
He did just abandon his robot, so I don't know how upset he'll be.
Very.
Okay.
You know you want to.
I really do.
It's not an actual person.
Oh my god. Rip Roberto.
Can see
2018 to 2019.
through the layer of 6 were-rats, you can see Roberto. His eyes are glistening and they're puppy dog like.
You stole dog eyes to make this thing?
Doesn't that sound like something I would do?
It does.
Yes, it sounds exactly like something you.
Okay, well,
He's amphibian. The water will protect him.
he's like a construct though, right? He's not like a real person.
He is a construct.
He has a soul.
He can hear, you know.
I don't think it does.
Okay, well then for now, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of slow today. Let's do Scorching Ray at the assassin guy.
Okay.
Do all of those hit?
No, only 2 do. 25 and 17.
Don't forget to roll d20 for potential wild magic.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, roll on the D1000 this time, because the
D100 is the default. Is
Okay,
the one
do
that's
D100,
in
D100,
the
D100, D100.
player's.
D100. Because like Lina, now your hometown is completely covered with an eternal fog. And what's the other thing that you got?
He's not even from this plane, so whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And Rex, your friend Rex the Hammer will no longer ask directions from anyone.
Oh, what a change! I'm sure.
those are the other two that you got that I didn't tell you because they were completely useless. All right, let's see. 12. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Just like a human warrior.
Lina, you're balling out of control. Okay, so you hit this thing for what? 14 damage?
13.
13. Oh, that's right. 13 damage. And okay, let's see how I'm going to do this. Lina, you shoot fire at this thing, okay? And then somehow it is wrapped, this like crystal, as like fire strikes this drow's ancient body, you see him sort of like move back slowly, and crystal starts to form over his body. Like you just see this blue glowing crystal that starts at his feet and just starts to slowly climb up his body.
When did you learn that spell?
I've
Should've
known
used it
it all
before.
along.
Should have used that before. Flame crystal. Sweet.
So
That's a limit break.
she's going to also cast a cantrip with Quicken Spell.
Okay.
Does that hit him?
Yes.
So he gets an extra 13 in damage.
Okay.
And I hope he suffocates in his crystal cocoon. And Lina will take a step back.
All right. Ivaris, you see Lina shoot fire multiple times at this thing, and then also this crystal cocoon seems to be taking over this the drow's body.
Does it look like it's sort of a slow process, or is it going
Yes,
pretty
it
quick?
looks like a very
It's
slow process.
All right,
Yes.
well then I'm gonna get up in there and try to stab him a couple times in the meantime.
All right, go ahead and do it.
Do I get any kind of advantage on the attacks because he can't really move around?
Yep, I don't think he's moving, but I also don't think you've ever really whiffed on an attack, so. Yep, they're both gonna hit.
I'm gonna make the crit a distracting strike.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna make it a trip attack, and he's got to make a strength saving throw DC. What would it? 15? No, 16.
So just to be clear, what does a trip attack do?
If the
Does it
target
do
is
what it
large or
sounds
small,
like
it
it
has
do?
to make a strength saving throw, and on a failed save, I knock the target prone.
Okay. So before you even do that, I'm gonna let you know that that's not gonna work. His legs are.
So it's going faster than what I was thinking.
Well, no, but I mean his leg. Like it started at his feet. So
Right.
he's sort of stuck to the ground.
I can still push this dude over. It's not like
In
on
that
his
kind of a
knees
trip,
yet, is it?
yeah. Can't he just like stick his leg out and push him over the leg if he's stuck?
Like think about it, if your feet are literally stuck to the ground.
Right,
like,
but your
like
knees
ice.
can still bend.
Right.
So I just shove you over, and then your knees are bent, and then you get all crystalled up.
Okay, so you want like his butt on the ground is basically what you're saying, just to be. clear?
Yeah.
His knees sticking
sure.
in the air.
Okay, sure. Okay, sorry. I just want to
Super
make sure that I could,
uncomfortable.
visualize what was going on. Okay, sure. So you shove him over, and he's got to make a strength save. Is that what you said?
Yeah, strength save DC 16.
Yep, doesn't do it because I can't roll above a 5 tonight.
All right, so he's prone, and he's going to take 31 damage total.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. You have a very unhappy crystallized drow on your hands. Crystallized prone drow.
Quickly, fart in his glass cocoon before it closes.
Please do not. That will make him very uncomfortable.
More so
Okay.
than being on his back with his legs in the air.
he's unhappy now, but not. It could be
Why
worse.
not
Okay.
both?
I'm going to blow an action surge, and I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
And did he have anything in his hands, or were his hands empty?
He had one of his hands was empty. The other hand had some sort of a some sort of a sword in it.
I'm going to make the first one a disarming strike.
Okay.
So the first one's good for 9 damage, and he's got to make a. See what the state. It's going to be a 16, and it's another strength save.
All right. Let's see. Ooh,
I imagine
makes a
him
strength save.
being. I imagine him being immobilized or restrained gives him some sort of disadvantage on a save.
Please, this is literally the only thing that I've rolled above a 15 for this
Yeah.
entire
However, I mean, I'm
Okay,
sure that
fine,
crystal
let's see.
gives a condition.
Back to 5s. Okay, fine. He's fucked up.
All right, he drops his sword,
Sure.
and he takes 17 damage for the
Got it.
second set of attacks. And
Okay.
Delete him from the map.
He's not dead, so I will not do that. All right, Roberto.
Gonna whirl around and take a bite at this one.
Okay.
He does.
That hits.
Grappled.
Ouch, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Were-Rat is grappled.
and restrained.
Man, I wish they had the ability for like body shield. Use your opponent as a body shield.
That would be great.
They do, but you have to be a halfling.
And that's it.
Okay.
And an X on the grapply one.
Sure. Huh. Well, this is unfortunate. What is the drought even going to do? My options are very limited at this point.
He could draw a cat.
Oof.
He could become a crystal.
Could surrender and ask for mercy.
Basically. Oh, oof.
He can realize the error in his ways.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that he tried to have a conversation with Ivaris, who stabbed him with something and then
Oh,
said,
let's
gonna
back
attack."
up. He did just ruthlessly attack someone out of the blue,
Who?
invisible.
No, he didn't.
He
He just
did,
he didn't-
in fact, cause someone.
no damage. There was
caused someone
no
to
damage to her whatsoever.
It's still an attack.
I am not a trained medical professional.
That's still an attack.
All I saw was her collapse.
Not a doctor. She
All
went
right.
down.
He doesn't
Catatonic.
he doesn't need a sword to do this, does he? Okay, cool. All right. Everyone in that room. So Ivaris, Alden, Bungo, and Lina. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. Alden, OP.
Lina, if you're gonna
Jesus.
use Tides of Chaos, yes, use it beforehand. You got it.
Nice.
All right. So, let's do this roll.
Halflings rule. Critting that shit. Halflings for life.
Okay, so whoever failed takes 46 cold damage,
Oof.
and whoever passed takes 23 cold damage.
Oh, this MFer's dying.
As he reaches his hand out, and just ice just shoots out in this giant cone from his hand.
You mother.
I wasted a 20 on this.
And he says, we could figure this out. I'll pay you more than they're paying you.
Also, I fell to the ground.
What? When do you have 23 hit points?
Sorry.
You have 23 hit points?
No, man. I math that wrong. Sorry.
All right, so the drow wants to figure this out. He wants to stop at the killing.
After he unleashes a cold storm.
Obviously.
Sure.
That's the way that works.
Surrendering would have been ideal before trying to freeze me to death.
He's like, I'm just saying, we can work this out. I'll pay you more than they're paying you. I don't like doing this voice. Rex's turn. But he uses a dash action and gets here.
Thank God he knew the way.
Yeah, he didn't have to ask for directions, luckily. All right, Sizzler.
Sizzler is going to use his bonus dash power to get back into the room here. With a potent reagents Thunderstone, chuck it right here to have all those rat people they need to do, which I'll just click. So they need a DC 16 Constitution saving throw, and they have disadvantage.
Oof. Okay. They have disadvantage on their Constitution saving throw. Is that what you said?
Yeah, from my potent reagents.
Okay. I'll just do. Oh God, I don't do 8. This sucks. 1, 2, 6, 7.
Well, it's only
8.
4.
It's only these 4.
Oh, it's only 4. Oh, sorry. Okay, well then the first 4. So what do I have to do?
They all fail.
13?
They
16.
all fail, yes.
They all fail. Great, Jesus. Okay.
Around and 10 feet away from the middle point here.
So 2 go toward you, 2 go away. Is that what happens, or?
So the top two will go towards Ivaris and
Alden.
but they're not prone.
For like years.
Yeah, and then the other 2 will go in the other direction.
How far do they fly?
10 feet.
10 feet. So 1 square each.
Sure, but I don't want to put everyone on top of each other. So.
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll put markers on the prone ones.
That seems great. Bungo.
Prone.
You just see Sizzler run into the room and just were-rats just explode in various directions.
Yeah, I go over to smite this MFer.
I'm sorry, which MFer?
The one that
What? He
just
just tried to surrender.
He did literally just try to surrender.
Time to carve you up, Holmes.
Okay, carve him up.
We're all
Yes.
gonna die.
That will do it.
And I'll use a key point. Why not? To get yet one more unarmed strike in there.
Wonderful.
Does a 14 hit him?
That's a good question. Yeah, no. No, it does not.
Freaking
He
crystal.
finally dodged an attack.
You got off light, SA. But that's what's
He
happening.
says, "I'm trying to surrender. Don't you know the pirate's code?
No.
Parlay.
No sprechen die Deutsch. So that's movement and my action. And bonus, so I'm done.
Okay. Great. Alden, as you get up from your ice bath, just like a nice, cool ice bath that he just gave you, that did not knock you down, the drow looks you in the eyes and says, "We can work something out."
I say, excuse me, kind sir, are these were-rats yours?
He says, "Of course, I control them."
So if my friend will stop stabbing you, can you make them not attack us anymore?
If all of your friends stop stabbing me, just to be specific.
Say yes. Sounds
I
like a good deal.
I say yes, sounds like a good deal.
All right, he clicks his fingers, and the were-rats lower their weapons.
So they're skipping their turn?
They are not skipping their turn.
It's their turn.
No, well, I mean, Alden, you don't know what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do. The guy clicked his fingers. The guy clicked his fingers. He said that they wouldn't attack. That's what you know. I can't, I can't meta the.
I'm going to lower my weapons.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. The were-rats are going to kill you. No. The were-rats who are prone are going to stand up. I just deleted one accidentally. The were-rats who are the one who's Sizzler, are you gonna let the one go or no? That is in Roberto's mouth.
I can't see that.
You can't see that from that far away?
It's pretty far.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna try to break free of. He's gonna try to break free. What is that? A con check?
Who's breaking free?
It's a
Escape artist DC 13.
It doesn't seem like it's his turn. It seems like it's the werewolf.
What? No, I know. He tries to break He tries to break free on the were-rats.
it's a grapple.
Okay.
So whatever it is to break a grapple.
Acrobatics or athletics. DC 13.
Okay. He breaks out. Okay, the were-rats are going to calmly walk toward the other room. All right, Lina. The were-rats did not attack anyone.
I am giving the nod to Lina to motion towards the.
He's still getting crystallized?
He is. It's up to his waist now. Which is still on the ground, by the way.
Ilke Imhe. Ilke.
All right, so this is what Lena's gonna do. she is going to cast Quicken Spell. So she's going to not cast it, I guess use Quicken Spell.
Okay.
She is going to cast Prestidigitation
Okay.
on the drow.
Okay.
She's going to give him cat ears and a cat tail and whiskers with her spell and say, "Get wrecked, you fucking asshole." Excuse my language, or Lina's language. And then she's going to cast Fireball in the southwest corner of the next room with all the rats. And she's going to use Ben Luck to give Roberto a +4 on his saving throw against Fireball.
Love how she used 2 sorcery points to give him cat ears.
All right.
I think she wants
don't-
minor illusion
I
instead
don't
of
know why.
prestidigitation. I feel like you should just change that.
Probably.
Okay, so
Roberto gets a +4. They have to take a saving throw for Fireball.
So Roberto gets a +4 to what? I'm sorry?
His deck save.
Dex save, okay.
If they fail, they take half.
if they fail, they take half, or if they
If they succeed, they take half.
okay.
I think only the first 6 mattered.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, because it's 6 in the room. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 3, 3 fail, 3 pass. Okay. All right.
Hey, he made it.
Yeah.
The one closest to Roberto dies. The drow, you hear him like, traitors.
Whoa! We asked her to calm down, just like when you were negotiating earlier. That won't happen again. Don't worry.
Ivaris, it's your turn.
Promise, guy. Won't happen again until this turn.
Yeah, I gotta take a second win. And I'm gonna try to knock his ass unconscious with the flat of my blade because he specifically requested that we stop stabbing him.
Y'all are troll as fuck. Okay. Yep, those both hit.
But it was at advantage because he's still prone.
Sure.
And I'm gonna make it a distracting strike just for the extra damage.
All right. Got it. Okay. Who's next? Roberto.
Roberto is going to saunter up to this one.
That does not hit.
Test his bite.
He tries to bite a were-rat. Comes up short.
He's done.
Okay.
They were medium.
Haha, comes up medium. All right. It's the Drow's turn. He is sort of still in a bit of a predicament, and he's pissed that you guys lied to him.
We're not lying. It was just a miscommunication. You understand, of all people.
Liars.
Right? No, not at all. Not at all. We're putting down our weapons right now. You can believe us. Let us, we'll even get you out of this.
Right.
We're gonna get you out of this crystal. We're gonna get you out of this crystal. We're gonna talk this out, and everything's gonna be copacetic. I have a good feeling about you. Don't I know you from somewhere?
God.
I totally do.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna need everyone in that room.
Bro, I thought
Again.
we had something going. What are you doing?
Same thing as last time. I'm gonna need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's not how you're gonna get out of the ice. You don't know how to make friends.
What level are you casting counterspell?
3.
Okay, you have to make a check.
What do I roll?
Yeah, hold on. I'm looking.
The charisma check.
Where did my spell go? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, he's casting it at a 5th level, so you missed it by 1. All right, so con saves. Did everyone make con saves?
Yeah.
All right, you had to beat a 16. So anyone who
did the were-rats make con saves?
no, they did not. They are gonna eat it. To be quite frank, I don't think it.
Time you...
Huh?
Not. This is the second time he's broken our trust.
You broke the trust. I think they
He
die
broke
regardless.
it first. You did this last time.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So anyone who did not beat a 16 on your con save, let's do this. You take 38. Anyone who did takes half. The 2 were-rats just die.
So does Lina.
No, I don't think you're
Unconscious.
dead. I think you're unconscious.
And so am I.
So am I.
Oh, fun.
So we didn't have advantage on this?
Why would you have advantage?
Because I'm standing and he is not?
Out of a spell that he shoots from his hand.
Hey, does he need his hands for that? Isn't his body being covered in
Waist.
crystal?
Yeah, he's up to his waist. That's what we said when he got back to the turn.
Then
all right.
come down.
Rex.
Wait, is Bungo down too?
Yep.
Oh, so it's just me, Rex, and Roberto? It was good.
Yep.
Okay. Rex rushes in. He's gonna try to fucking hack this guy.
But not typical
Say it
human
again?
warrior. Typical human warrior. Not gonna
Again, he's also not a medical professional.
I mean, I don't know if it takes a medical professional.
Oh yeah, he smashes. He smashes.
He's a surgeon, though.
He smashes.
With that axe, though.
He smashes this drow. Doesn't even need advantage. He smashes this drow.
About the axe.
All right, for 16 damage. All right, and now we're back at the top of the order. The drow is up to his chest in ice, and his right hand is stuck. He only has his left hand, his left shoulder, and his head out of the out of the crystal now. And he's stuck in the most uncomfortable position you would imagine he could be stuck in. Sizzler, what would you like to do?
He's stuck in a real limbo here.
If he's prone, does he have disadvantage on saving throws?
Yeah, particularly anything with Dex. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine a saving throw that he would not have disadvantage on at this point.
Okay,
unfortunately for him.
I'm gonna stand on Bungo's unconscious body and
You can sit right
Don't you
there.
still weigh
Not
2
that big.
hundo?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
crush Bungo into a
I mean,
flying
plenty of
dust.
space. Plenty of space around me. I'm not that big. I'm
I'll
only one bogey
tiptoe
big.
around Bungo and pour acid on this prone guy's face.
Okie doke.
Good, just
All right. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Well, I guess I should technically, but I don't see how he could possibly make this. He does not.
As a bonus action, I will stab him in the neck with the sickle.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
Oof.
Oof. Ouch. It cuts him. It's like a paper cut. He's like,
I shaved him.
Ah! Paper cuts are the worst.
Now, you know what's worse than a paper cut? Bread cut.
Ow. Wait, what? How is that possible? Okay, anyway, Bungo, death saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, I did cut myself on bread once.
How did you cut yourself on bread? All right, time out.
It was
How
a
did
very
you cut
crusty
yourself?
baguette.
What?
I can see that.
It really hurt.
You bleed?
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
Panera, never again.
I don't even know what to say to that.
But your lunch functions as a self-defense weapon, though.
This has been dwarven bread.
very heavily leavened.
Okay.
It just got really quiet.
Yeah, that's just the goofiest story.
Everybody's trying to process.
Yeah, seriously, I'm trying to think about how functionally that works. Okay, so Bungo, you failed your death saving throw.
I did.
Bungo is well on his way to dying. I'm excited. All
I know. Do you want me to go now or later? How does that work?
all the
Bungo, you don't have to be here if you don't want.
yeah, Bungo, go home. Your
Oh.
character's dead. Go home.
Thanks.
Alden,
I haven't
death saving
been
throw.
told that
Alden,
by the person running the game yet.
Alden, well on his way to dying. Were-rats attack at these three attack at the thing closest to it. I'll shoot with that one. So three are gonna go at the toad. 2 are gonna go at Rex, I guess. So the first 3 will be toad. Second 3 will be Rex. Toad.
I think there's only 5 left because the one that got chomped first is dead.
Yeah, there's only 5.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's 3 and 2. Yeah. Did I not say 3 and 2?
6.
I intended
To
to.
3 and 3.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. So the first 3 are at the toad. The second 2 are at Rex.
I'll need the third one to be actually at the toad.
What?
I only have 2 on the toad.
No. Yeah, sorry. 2 are with swords. 1 is with crossbow.
Okay.
Do you see the first 2 are swords, second is crossbow?
The 16 and the 14 hit.
Okay. So it's 7 piercing damage, and Rex is gonna get hit for 3. Okay. Lina, death save throw, please.
What do I roll?
Just click
death
death
save
save.
on your character sheet.
Where's that?
Under
Next to your hit
temporary
dice.
hit point, next to hit dice.
Oh.
Oof. That's 2 failures.
Wow. We are gonna get some rerolls.
Does that mean I die?
Character rerolls, that is.
No, it's you lose 2, you fail 2 instead of 1. But if you roll a 20, you get up with 1 hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
We're all dying, but that's fine.
All right, Roberto.
Birdo is going to try to bite this one again.
Can Birdo save the party? Question everyone wants to know. 7 does not hit. Oh, 15
So you
hits.
rolled a 15.
Yeah, sorry. So I only saw the second. Ouch. All right. Mark the one that is grappled, please.
There you go.
It's the Drow's turn, but there's not a whole lot he can do. The Drow is going to cast. Oof. Yeah, there's not a whole lot he can do. The Drow's going to cast Eldritch Blast at Sizzler from an inch away.
I believe he has disadvantage on that.
Yeah, he's got to make a ranged spell attack. Rough. Okay, let's see. Nope, I don't think either of those are gonna hit anyway. Man, I cannot roll for crap tonight. All right,
For you.
Drow
We're
is
done.
done with his turn. Rex is gonna swing at the Drow. Oh, well, Rex unfortunately is being rolled by me, so Rex does nothing. Back at the top of the order, the Drow is now up to his neck in crystal. He no longer has use of his arms. Sizzler.
I'm going to take that to mean I don't take attacks of opportunity from him.
I don't think you take any attacks from him ever again unless you decide to help him out of the crystal.
I'm going to healing draught Lina.
Nice.
Okay.
My hero.
Bungo.
Bow a little bit.
What are you going to do, Bungo?
Yeah, no, guess I will roll a death save since I have nothing else to do.
Hey, you made it.
1 and 1. Alden. All right, Alden, 1 and 1. Were rats. Okay, this first and foremost, this guy's going to try to break out of the hold.
You want to break free
Does.
strongly.
Then those two are going to attack again at the toad. Neither of those hit because I can't hit anything. These three are going to try to rush over and hack at the crystal with their claws. I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, they're just going to be on top of you guys. Trying to
Get their big old rat balls dragging around.
Anyone who's currently on the ground unconscious has rat testicle sweat on their face. They're trying to break they're like using their claws to like their rat claws to try to smash the crystal, and let's make some rolls to see how successful it is. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. They are breaking him out of the ice. They're starting at his feet, though. So you would imagine that 1, 2, 3. He has about up to his waist is free. His feet are free. Free feet. All right. So now it is Lina.
Who looks the closest to death?
Team. Who of the enemy or of your teammates?
Of our team.
We all have one failed death save.
Everyone does?
Yep.
Okay. Can you take damage if you're already dead? Or
If you
unconscious?
take damage, attacks are automatic crits and you fail 2 death saving throws. If you take damage from an AoE spell, it's a failed death save.
What about for my face?
That's an AoE.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to like permanently kill Ivaris, Bungo, and
Now's
Alden.
your chance.
I don't know, like, seriously, you're like, permanently
Thanks.
kill?
Thanks, Sizzler.
Hold
Oh god, that's so spooky. That's the frightening thing is that that's like a real thing that someone did. That's what really scares me.
I think that's a sheep behind them.
Sheephead.
This is totally distracting, Sizzler. I can't stop looking.
It's the bedazzled fedora that really does it.
Okay, I'm going to do Quicken Spell again. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at the one on top of Bungo. I need to
You
roll.
can spread the rays around. You don't have to do all of them at once.
I mean, but I'd rather just kill one. How much HP have they had?
They're actually fairly healthy, other than a couple attacks from
No, but generally, is it like 20 HP?
Generally, around 20-ish seems to have done the trick.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna freaking kill the one on Bungo. Hopefully.
Nope, doesn't kill it.
And then I'm going to do Firebolt. Does that hit?
A 10? No.
Okay.
Oh, the 12. Oh, the 12 one doesn't hit either. Sorry, I don't. So 7, I guess. Okay. Yep. They take. 16.
Curious, how many sorcery points do you get?
I have 6 right now. I have 2 left. And then I'm going to use Healing Hands and heal Ivaris.
That's an action.
Well, then I won't use Firebolt.
Well, you already rolled
I
and
don't.
missed.
I don't get what you tell me. I can move and do things, and then cast
Moving is not
spell?
an action. Moving is just movement. You always get movement on your turn, and it doesn't have anything to do with an action. Casting any spell that has action as its casting time is an action, and then Quicken Spell let you cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action.
And
So you already used an action for
can't-
Firebolt, used a bonus action for Quicken Spell Scorching Ray.
Right. And you can't take back your missed attack to heal Ivaris, unfortunately.
Well, you can die.
I certainly can.
Did you just die?
No.
No, but I'm on my
Nope.
way.
He's got one left.
Roberto.
Truly believe.
Yeah,
Birdo.
everybody clap your hands while I roll the next one, because it'll be really funny when I get a 1 that way.
Oh
Bite
my
the-
god.
With bite the previously grappled one.
Okay.
Oops, that's Sizzler.
That does not hit. You whiff again. The were-rat is elusive.
Touch
Oh,
that.
is this crystal covering like his face now?
No, it stopped at his neck, it seems. Alright, so his legs are free, and his head is free. But let's see if he's going to try to break his own arm out. Yep, he breaks his right arm out, but that takes his action. Okay. Rex going to smash a were-rat. The same one that Lina hit. Makes sense.
Oh, smash the drow, you dumb dwarf.
Well, he doesn't hit anything. Right? Oh no, he does. He hits a were-rat. Which is good because he wouldn't have hit the drow. All right, so he hits the were-rat. Let's get some damage.
Man knows his
Did the
limits.
drow
I can
ever
respect
get up?
that.
Isn't he still on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still on the ground. All right, so the were-rat that Lina attacked that was on top of Bungo is murdered by Rex, the warrior, doing warrior things. He laughs and says, I'll save you all. All right. Well, maybe not you, Ivaris. Who's next? Sizzler.
Who has already failed 2 times? Bungo and Ivaris?
You don't know.
Oh,
Because how would you know?
true. I will scroll up.
Hey, no scrolling. No scrolling allowed.
Lock his scroll.
Can't stop me from scrolling.
Scroll or no scrolling. Scroll or no scrolling. Scroll or no
Breaks the
scrolling.
laws.
I will give a healing draught to Bungo.
Nice.
Rip Ivaris.
That's what I was hoping would happen. It's way more dramatic and tense this way.
All right, Bungo, you're not dead, but just for fun, roll your death save.
I still wouldn't have got it. I had a success. I had a
Oh, you had
success
one-
earlier, so that was fine.
I was like, oh man.
So I like, get life back,
And then you
breathe
choke
back
because
in.
you got water in your throat.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. And luckily, I'm a quick sort. I see. Where's Ivaris?
There's a rat
Next-
on me.
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
He's being
is it
rat teabagged right now.
You are being rat teabagged.
here? Okay. Yeah, I see the rat bagged. Him being rat bagged.
Alden
And
is also down.
I
That's
got you
true.
both. For the rat bag, I will use an action to give him a potion of healing. So you can have that. You can roll a standard potion of healing. My last one. And then I see Alden down. And then with a bonus action, I will give you some healing light. So you get 3 Alden, and you're back up.
Nice. That's 2 more
And
Alden
then-
than I already have.
It should be 4, right? Because you have at least 1 warlock level.
That's true. It's 4. Good point. And then with the free action, I'd like to... I don't want to teabag this guy. It's messed up. Bungo doesn't do that. I turn to the guy and say, truce! Truce! And that's it. Because that's action, bonus action. I'm not moving, so that's that.
Yeah, he replies, how can I trust you now?
You're the one that did an attack twice! You're a
Alden.
meanie head.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I can't do Alden. Hold on, I have to move here to do that. Sorry.
You have to touch
You
him.
can go ahead. Yeah, I gotta touch him.
So do you do that then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
yeah, I
got,
do. I
you've
just
got
had to
4
move.
hit
Oh,
points.
you move. Okay. I was just like, alright. I am going to get up.
Okay.
Get on up.
And I'm going to sigh exacerbated and stay in there for the turn.
Okay.
Alden,
All right.
what are you doing?
I'm
You
very
could at least ready an
frustrated.
action to like attack him if he goes to cast another spell.
I'm very frustrated because everybody decided to attack this guy. This wouldn't have happened.
Save your frustration, otherwise we're all going to die. Some of you for a second time.
Can I even prepare anything? Getting
You
up
could ready
is
an action to
right?
like
No.
cast a spell.
It's half your movement to stand up.
I thought it was an action. I'm going to cure that drowse wound.
You're gonna. I'm sorry. Did you say you're gonna cure the drowse wounds?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
No! What are you doing? I just spent all this time healing you,
You
wasting
have
my
to touch.
freaking
You
turn.
have to touch him. You have to touch him.
I will walk up and do that.
No, there's
Oh
no
my
more
God.
room in this sex. No more
Alden
room in this
is
sex.
the final
smiles.
boss.
He smiles at you. Thank
Alden
you.
really
I got
is
him
the
that
final
square.
boss.
He
What
says,
the hell?
Thank you, my son."
What the freaking hell?
Okay, the were rats hack away. Let's see. Let me do some rolls. Let's see. Oh yeah, they free him totally of the crystal.
Oh, I really hate Alden so much now. Oh wow.
Okay, so
Oh wow.
the next in the
I'm
turn order
sorry.
is Lina.
I'm really bad at reading your signals here. You're sending really mixed signals to me.
So Lina, the drow is saying like, "Truce, truce. Let's have a truce. We could talk this. We could talk this through. This little one's on my side, clearly."
I hate him.
Who is him?
Oh,
The drow.
And also Alden.
I really hate him. So he's completely freed from the crystal.
Yes.
Is he looking alive-ish or like pretty banged up?
I mean, he's looking banged up, but I mean, he doesn't look like he's dead.
and you cured him over the person that just
Yeah, I
rezzed
mean,
you.
he
You
just got a cured
fucking
wound.
sucked.
I thought we were going for a truce. I'm sorry.
But why would you heal him first?
Because that would gain his trust.
That's
That
a fair
worked.
point. Yeah, you did gain his trust.
Yeah, like literally right after that, I completely gained his trust.
When
We have to kill Alden too.
That's fair.
Don't fall asleep.
he's using his hands to cast spells,
Yep. Spells that have a component that requires motion. His hands are motioning.
Lena's gonna look at him with contempt, but she's gonna say, if you really want to talk this out, you're gonna let us bind up your hands and you're gonna call off your fucking rats.
He let's see. He said, "You will not bind me, but I will call off my rats."
How are we supposed to trust you when you've cast spells at us twice in a row after proclaiming that you want a truce? How are we supposed to trust you when you attack me literally out of thin air for touching a map?
I gave you a warning first and
No,
foremost,
you still
and then
paralyzed
also,
me.
right,
So
I
you're
didn't.
gonna let us bind your hands because I don't trust you.
So here are your options. You can either die, or we can have a truce.
Then what
No, he's not in for binding. Shoot him in the face with fire. With fire!
And if you get someone Alden, that's okay.
Truce or die. Lina, I think that he's proclaiming truce or die. What are you gonna do?
I wonder how Wiz is gonna
drow
deal
death,
with a full
drow
party
death.
kill.
Drow death, drow death, drow death. Sizzler's just chanting in the corner. Drow death, drow death.
It's catchy.
I'm thinking.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Lina? Actually, while you're thinking, I'm gonna run to the bathroom so you can resolve whatever you're gonna resolve back in a few minutes.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
Hope everything comes out alright.
Hey, Alden, I'd start on your next character.
I know, you killed us all.
Guys, I really think Lina would not trust him.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, absolutely not.
Do what your character would do.
No.
I
Why
know
would
what
you
my
trust this
character
guy?
thought.
I wouldn't trust him either. Like, I wouldn't have even trusted him if I was Alden, because
Yeah.
he hit us with a cone of cold and then called for a truce.
And then hit you with another cone of
It
cold.
wasn't
I
even
felt
like,
like that was a
truce.
warning.
Oh, no truce, cone of cold then. It was like, cone of cold, truce, huh?
Yeah, no, that was not good.
So
But after we attacked him,
here's
Not-
what I
not-
can
I
not
do.
threw a
good, Alden.
trident at him because Lina collapsed, and I had correctly guessed that there was an invisible creature in the corner that cast a spell. So I threw a trident to expose them, and then 8 were-rats surrounded a bunch of people and drew their weapons. And that's when I was like, are we rolling initiative or not? Because they drew
Rats
weapons.
clearly escorting the room the second time, though. They were leaving.
No, they were just.
No.
No, they were never
Here-
leaving.
Here's the thing. So Lina can cast Fireball on him, but everyone else is gonna take damage.
Hey,
Or-
look,
I have other
kill him,
damaging
and
spells,
then-
yeah.
Kill him, and then we'll figure out the rest.
I'll do.
Do
I
what
don't
you
know.
gotta do.
I
gotta
don't
roll
know if
that
I can
too.
kill him in the first time, and honestly,
He's got disadvantage on a saving throw because he never got up.
so he would take full damage then from a fireball, but so would everyone else.
We would get to roll.
No, we get advantage when we roll. That's right. Okay.
So, say we survive this. What do we do with Alden?
All right, I'm back.
How do I, hey Wiz, how do
What's
I
up?
use my sorcery points to make a spell cast higher than my current level?
I don't know. I've never played a wizard thing.
Does anyone know?
I don't know if you can make it a higher level. There's something called a heightened spell. But-
Maybe that's what.
There, which gives you more damage, but there's no adding an extra level to it that I know of.
Lina, have you been playing The Sims this whole time?
It's minimized.
Oh.
I leave it open because The Sims 3 takes forever to load.
I was going to tell you that that's quite a skill. Sims and D&D at the same time.
It's
Oh.
pretty turn-based.
That's
Okay.
enough from you, Alden. No one wants to hear from you.
Oh, Alden, you still haven't gained the group's trust back? I thought that you'd have earned it back by now.
Okay.
Someone might be going into the bag of holding.
So
For more than 10 minutes?
It's
Look,
the way
I'm
he would have
just-
wanted it.
Most
Wow.
of our party goes unconscious,
Wow, so
and
Oysen,
then we have a
Oysen,
mutual call for truce.
Oysen and Alden, huh? Bag of holding deaths.
okay.
All right.
It's not gonna matter.
Lina-
We're all dying anyway.
From your
Lina's-
vantage point, it won't matter.
None of you will remember this.
Do all 3 of those hit the drow?
Only the last 2. All right. 18 damage.
You either tie up your hands or you die. And that's the end of her turn.
All right, Ivaris. Do you die?
He's up.
I don't
Oh.
know. Does he presented his hands to be bound?
Oh no, he is not. He said he was not going to present his hands. He says, "I will call a truce, but I will not bind my hands."
Drow death. Drow death.
I'm
drow
fair.
Death.
I'm not stupid, and I'll attack him.
Okay.
Oh, these have advantage.
Oh wait, yeah, Wiz, we do have advantage. So that 14 totally hits because it's a 27.
Wait, why do you have advantage?
Because he's down.
He's
He
still
never got up.
prone. He hasn't had a turn since he's been freed.
All right, 7. I'll take a 7.
Yes.
Yes. Got it.
And I'm gonna make one of these attacks a distracting strike, and give the next person that hits him advantage.
All right,
Next person that attacks.
Roberto.
Hang on, I still got to deal
sure.
my damage.
Oh, sorry.
23 damage.
Okay.
Birdo's gonna bite the same one, the same elusive, stupid rat.
Get him, Roberto. Get him.
This time, here's the bite.
All right. Got it. All right. 7 damage. The drow
One look-
stands up.
Is that that's the second
Yep.
bite plus the half fireball or whatever it was.
Not
That
on
rat
that one.
looking. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you did get 2 bites on that one. Yes. Okay. So
That one
The-
definitely took fireball damage.
it took half fireball damage.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's half plus 2 bites.
Yeah, it's looking. I mean,
that should be the same as like the full. I guess it might not be. It might be close.
I mean, he may or may not be taking damage or half damage from.
If they're taking half damage from physical attacks, you should let us know, because we're literally experts at that. And like, if our weapons are not effective, we should know ahead of time. Like, not ahead of time, but when we hit the first time, we should know what's not effective.
okay. Well, literally, the only person who's hit this fucking were-rat is a mechanical toad with his mouth and like a
That is
sort of a
incorrect.
fireball.
That is incorrect. I
No,
hit
it isn't.
him with my hands. Oh, the were-rat. Oh, the were-rat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The dude. I'm thinking of the guy.
No, the were-rat really. You guys have not been attacking the were-rats at all, basically.
Yeah, totally.
So you wouldn't know shit about shit.
If you want to
Although-
go, you can leave.
Okay, so the drow stands up, dicks. And that's exactly what he says. You guys are dicks!
That may or may not be correct.
And he grabs Alden and
We kiss.
wraps his arms around him as a hostage. And yeah, he kisses him though. And Alden, he whispers in your ear, I promise I just want a truce.
I blush.
He's like, end your love. So the drow puts his finger to Alden's head
That's not gonna work like you think it's gonna work.
and says, and says, I'll let him go. I just want a truce.
It's me, guys, your buddy Alden.
It's a
Yes.
good thing that the next person whose turn it is isn't a hot-headed warrior that doesn't really have any ties to this group.
Human warrior, you remember the good times we show up.
No, Rex. Rex. Well, here's the thing. Rex is in it for the gold and the glory, if you will. And he did hear. He was not with you guys when you got whatever your task was to kill this guy. He just heard this guy say, "I'll pay you more than they're paying you," and so Rex is going to be interested in that deal. So Rex is just going to sit on the edge of the table and say, "I'll hear you out." Sizzle.
Rex is the next one in the bag.
Sizzler.
Throw acid at the drow.
All right. Just to be clear, if you're gonna
Going to throw acid at the drow.
Okay, I'm just saying. Just to be clear, the drow is using Alden as a human shield. So anything halfling shield. Anything you throw at the drow or try to swing at the drow is also going to be an attack on Alden.
I'm a buckler.
Stutter.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if this drow
we
can
feel
save.
terrible about that. You know,
This-
we really do.
Let's see if this drow can save you, Alden. He cannot. We both take 12. We each take 12 damage.
I believe that knocks out Alden again.
God,
God. Traitor, bastard, scum.
All right, Alden. Do you
Cackle, so much for your shield.
Alden, do you go limp in
one.
the drow's arms?
I do.
Oh no.
He just died in your arms tonight.
I'm not dead. I'm conscious.
Okay.
I look like a sleeping baby.
All right, Bungo. Keep in mind that as you attack, you will be attacking Alden still.
Who? Me?
If anyone attacks, he's going to use Alden's body as a shield, so you'll be attacking unconscious Alden if you attack him.
Is that not a
he's
reaction for him to move this dude around to block attacks?
Especially
He's standing in the corner.
Oh,
And-
but he's proficient with human shield?
Yes.
And also,
I'm sorry. Actually, technically, he's proficient with halfling shields, which is why I grabbed Alden.
That's fine, but halfling shield is like half his body.
That's still a sizable shield.
Or, I mean, unless you want to attack like his feet.
A 3'2"
Sure.
shield. Still pretty good size.
It's a good size shield.
They're really wiry and thin, though.
It's not even. It's like barely half his body.
I'm telling. All right, I gave you warning. He's going to use Alden's body as a shield.
Don't care about Alden.
Okay.
I don't know why you keep saying that.
All right, I'm just saying. Any attack
He's
on?
nothing to me.
All right. Attack Alden.
I'm not attacking the guy.
Okay, I'm making it abundantly clear. Attacks on the guy are attacks on Alden.
He's going for his feet.
Listen, calm down, NATO.
All right. Let's. How bad does this guy look?
I mean, he looks rough. You guys have been fucking with him all night.
Literally.
I mean, we got 3 turns after this, so I will. Okay, I will attack him. Now, you know what I'm gonna do?
Alden's unconscious.
Okay, yes, you've made that abundantly clear.
I'm just saying, do you really want to kill him? Like, kill him for good.
I'm trying to think. When the guy was casting cold,
Yep.
Did it look like he had to see us, or was just like an area effect?
It was a cone, so you're not quite sure. It was a big ass cone, basically, is my point.
I am gonna cast darkness on Alden's body.
All right.
As an action.
Seems like a good idea.
And then run away.
Okay.
Just to be sure, I'll take my last key point. And then I yell to Lina, all clear. That's my turn. That area is covered in darkness. Aim for the dark parts.
Alden, death saving throw. Can you make a circle, Bungo, please, of where darkness is?
Sure.
Thanks. Alden. Oh, Alden makes a death save successfully in the arms, the loving embrace of the drow. The were-rats. Okay, the first one is going to try to get out of the grasp of the toad. He does not. The other one is going to attack the toad. Hi-ya! 8. These other two, okay, so we're gonna get one at Sizzler. And sure, sorry. There you go. Wait, Ivaris, are you alive?
Yeah.
Oh, just didn't realize you were under there. Okay, so one at Sizzler, and the other one, I guess, will attack Ivaris. So one at Sizzler, first one's at Sizzler, second one's at Ivaris. Oh
Nope.
God, damn! All right, Lina.
Mm,
How close of track were you keeping on all of the combatants?
Very close.
Not you, her.
Oh.
Because Bungo yelled all clear.
Lina, I'll just reiterate. Do you really want to kill your friend
All clear. Nothing's in there.
and
You're good to go.
companion,
She has no idea. It's all dark.
Alden?
There's some meta going on here.
There's nothing to worry about at all.
Really, it's Bungo that's killing Alden, but
Well, if Lina casts Fireball in there and nukes you, then
It's one failed
Miss-
death save.
yeah. But when you take crits,
under false
You can't take a
pretense,
crit from a fireball. It's one failed death save.
unless it goes over my maximum hit point.
right, and then you die.
If
For
you take
good.
over your max HP in one attack, yes.
No, you. Well, no. It keeps adding up?
Your
Doesn't
hit
it every
points
time you
don't
attack?
go negative in 5th edition. You just hit 0 and then you become unconscious.
I don't think that's the way it works. Craig, can you get how does it work? What is your interpretation of how it works? At least?
Consult the Book of
my-
Armaments.
My interpretation is I do not care about Alden. I do not
Okay.
care about how this gets ruled anyway. But in general, it's really up to you. Like, honestly, whatever you
All right.
feel like doing. I think
Scorching.
by the book, it's
Sorry, go ahead.
once your HP, obviously once your HP.
Yeah, so this says if you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure.
Okay.
It's,
What
I
are the
think
rules
it's-
for going? Are there any rules for going negative or no?
No. That's literally all it says. If you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure.
So the only way to die is if you're alive and then you take like a super with like 1 HP and you take like a super crit and automatically go super negative.
If you take your
It
your
says
max HP.
Massive
and
damage can kill you instantly. When damage reduces you to 0 hit points and there is damage remaining, you die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point maximum.
Ooh, ouch. All right.
You can't go below 0. Otherwise,
you're
there wouldn't be
already alive.
damage remaining.
Got it.
all clear.
So Scorching Ray doesn't
Those are all going to be at disadvantage.
doesn't specify if I have to be able to see them. It just says I choose a target within range, and then it hits that target if it hits them on the attack
How
roll.
do you choose a target in complete and
The same
total
way
darkness?
I chose a target with my trident. I threw it where I thought they
Sure,
were going
right.
to be.
That's what I'm saying. So as long as it's with disadvantage, that's fine with me.
Okay. And then I'm going
No!
to cast it as a 4th level spell.
Just
Okay.
blow them all up. Alden will be fine.
Alden's not in there, is
So
he?
wait, so hold on. Technically, Ivaris, does this count as 3 failed death saves for Alden?
No, because I'm attacking the other guy.
Which guy are you attacking?
So my thing is that you said he's using Alden like a shield,
Yeah.
but he's in darkness. How's he going to block with him effectively?
So okay, this is what we'll do then, Lina. Since you can't effectively target the places that he isn't holding Alden, and you can't see where he's holding Alden. So I'll let you roll a 1d2, and anytime you hit a 1, that hits Alden, and anytime you hit a
should
2,
just cast
that hits the guy.
Fireball
Just
instead.
cast Fireball. So much easier.
but
Because
then
he can't block,
Just
he can't
cast
move Alden to
Fireball.
block, but
It's one failed death saving throw for Alden. I'll go unconscious. He's more likely to die from it.
It
He has
also kills the
disadvantage
rats.
on the dexterity save because he's in darkness and can't see it coming.
And I can revive Ivaris.
Okay, we'll do that.
Woo!
I assume I have to roll too.
Anyone?
No, you're 20-foot radius.
Okay, so I'm good. Whew.
Rex
Yeah.
needs to roll.
Oof, he fails. Drow fails. Rex, who's still sitting on the table, makes it. Takes, what, 15?
Half. Yeah.
All right, Drow takes 31. He's flaming. And Alden, you have one failed death save.
Woo.
Okay. Whose turn is it now? Ivaris.
That's me.
Go for it. What are you going to do?
No, I did. I made a death save.
Oh,
I
rip.
succeeded. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Roberto.
Waiting for
chomping
this all night long.
You're chomping on a dude. Are you going to eat something?
He has advantage because it's restrained.
Eat
Yeah.
him. Eat him.
No.
All right, you gobble up a were-rat.
Take 7 damage first.
Yeah,
Before
he's
he gets
dead.
eaten. Yeah.
You did it. Finally. The drow. You guys can't see what the drow does. Because it's
Drank a fucking potion, didn't he?
because it's fucking dark.
Do I hear anything?
No. No. Hold on one second. Where?
Flaying Alden.
Okay. Rex gets up off of the table and goes and sits on this side and says, "Guys, come on, let's just hear him out."
Do you
Says-
not see the writing on the wall, friend? There's no negotiation happening here.
Sizzler, it's your turn. Come on, he said he'd offer us gold. Gold is gold. You don't like gold? You look like the kind of guy who likes shiny things.
So let's see. I guess I'm going to.
Alden, I sent you a message. I don't know if you saw it on Discord.
So there's nobody I care about in the fog now, right?
You don't.
If
do
you haven't
care
been
about
keeping
Alden?
track, you don't know.
Ivaris is dead or unconscious, and Alden is too.
This is terrible.
Easily fixed.
Right, I'm going to throw acid where I last saw the drow. Is what I'm going to do.
All right. That you hear a drow yell.
Then, as
Coincidentally, you also hear an Alden yell.
a bonus, he's unconscious. He can't yell.
You hear an Alden yell.
Oh, would he give Alden a potion? I'm going to.
Give me a kiss on the cheek.
I'm going to offhand melee attack this rat in front of me.
Okay. Does not hit.
I'm done.
All right, Bungo. You heard an Alden scream from the darkness.
I'm like, what the? And I drop the darkness.
Does that reset my death saves?
Yes. I think so, right? Or no?
I would
Yeah,
think
when
so.
you gain hit points and come back up, your death saves go away.
So you drop darkness and Alden's back unconscious.
Is he still being held by the drow?
Yes. You just heard him say, he kissed me on the cheek, and then you hear a scream when you throw acid in, and then he's dead again. Okay. Alden, that's it. Or Bungo, sorry. You drop darkness. Is there anything else you do?
Yeah. I think. I'll wade into the fray again. When I get here. I
over
will use my bonus to do some more healing. Ivaris. One. Oof. Well, get some up. I'll move here, and I'll make with the stabbies.
Okay. Yep, that hits.
Oh!
It hits that hits that's gonna be a death save fail for Alden. And you
How
smash
is that
this guy.
possible?
He's
Like,
using
even with-
Alden as a human shield. What don't you understand about that?
I
How
hear
he's
you.
using a halfling as a human.
Yeah, but how?
Okay,
Hold on
a
a second. But
halfling
even
shield.
behind,
Sorry, he's using a halfling as a halfling shield. Okay, there you
There
go.
you-
Is everyone happy?
So
It's
you're
not even, like,
assuming
full
that he's
cover, you're
blocking
saying
every single
If he
attack.
was
he's just
using,
no,
if he
he's
was
not
using,
blocking. That's
hang
the
on,
thing.
hang on, guys,
Okay.
hang on. If he was using a shield as a shield,
Yes.
a 27 would go right by that
Okay,
shield
yes.
with a 20.
No, because you're making the assumption that he's blocking the attack with Alden, which is not the case. He's just using Alden to blunt the attacks, but he's still taking full damage from them.
No, but
And just
the
Alden is
idea is
also
that the shield-
Alden is also getting hit with them.
No, but the idea is that the shield you'd have to move into position, right? And
Yeah,
you
but
still
the
have
idea
to
with
move.
the shield,
Hold on,
the
hold
idea
on,
with the
hold on, let
shield
me
as
finish,
well
let me
is that
finish.
you're blocking something.
No, you're just getting it in the way, just like
Right.
the halfling
To
to
do
blunt
what?
damage.
So typically, what happens if you block something with a hard shield? Do you take the damage?
Yes, but what Bungo's trying to get
It
at
gets in
is
the way.
even if you have a shield,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to intercept every single swing with said shield. It's not fully body encompassing, and you need to move it to block from different angles.
Sure.
So he's
okay.
saying that with this crit, you shouldn't be able to have an interception of
I
his
get
weapon
it.
with the body.
I totally get it, but I also don't fucking care. I told you guys at the very beginning what the rules of this engagement were with Alden being held, and I did not boost this guy's AC like as if he had a shield. So he's still taking and he's not blocking the damage with Alden.
You can have
The
13.
warning was at the very beginning. He's going to block. He's going to use Alden's body as a human shield. Any attack on him is going to hit Alden. That was the warning, was it not? Like 40 minutes ago?
We assumed within reason.
No, not within reason. You can never. That's never a safe assumption, Craig, and you know that. Okay, so all right, yeah, you smash Alden.
13.
Alden, you get a failed death save.
13.
All right, he takes it.
That's my turn.
All right, Alden, make another death saving throw, please. Oof. What is that? 1, 2 fails?
You got
All
this, guys. You can do it.
Were-rats. Okay, were-rats are going to same thing as last time. Swing at one at Sizzler and one at Ivaris. Sizzler, Ivaris. God lord, these rolls. Oh, Sizzler one hits. 13. Sizzler.
Hey.
Lina, are you gonna kill your friend Alden for good?
Interesting rules.
I'm thinking.
Rules never changed. I'm not surprising you with it. It's been the same rule the whole time.
No, nothing you do has surprised us.
Thank you. See, at least I'm consistent. That's what I'm trying to say. Consistency is key. The
Yep.
drow, Lina, the drow says, let's work something out. Lina, roll me a perception. Okay. Here is your conundrum of the evening. He looks very close to death. Alden has 2 failed death saves. What are you going to do?
Drow death, drow death, drow
Yeah,
death.
definitely kill this guy.
The drow says he wants a truce, and he's happy to have that conversation with you and pay you more than whoever's paying you is paying you to kill him.
He's also lied a bunch of times.
He has, to be fair, he's never lied. You
Yes, he
guys kept
has.
attacking him. You
No,
guys
no,
kept
no.
attacking him after he...
No, he freezed us and said, let's have a truce.
Okay, but that's not a lie. That's just him being an asshole.
It's kind of lying. And why? You're trying to build trust, and I just don't see it.
Okay, that's fine, but he didn't lie, just technically. All right, so Lina, what are you going to do?
Lena's going to move to the drow.
Okay.
And
Lina, before
she
you do any negotiating, just know that no matter what you do or say, I am throwing acid at him when it comes for me to be able to go.
Okay, but you're like 10 turns away. The drow gets to move in between the two of you.
Lena's going.
Lina, do you understand the rules of
the
engagement?
combat.
If you shoot something
End
at him,
his
if you
combat. This
attack
is
him in some
Alden.
way, it will hit Alden.
It's fine.
Lina-
Alden knew what he was doing.
Lena is going.
Yeah, Alden
You
tried to
will
heal
remember
him.
fondly.
Lena is going to pull Alden from the drow and get in between them physically. She's going
That
to
seems like the
wedge
worst case
herself
scenario.
in between
Okay,
both of them.
one is that we're going to have to make some sort of a contest for that. 2,
Well, he is unconscious, so getting between him isn't hard from
He's
that
holding
point.
him, so you're gonna have to
he's
yank
holding
him
him.
from his
Yeah, you have to
hand,
rip him out of the guy's
Okay,
hand.
he is like literally dying. This freaking drow. He has like okay, fine.
Just kill him. Just
Just kill him.
Kill him.
Just kill him.
Just
It's
kill him.
okay.
Lina, do you want
Alden
to enter
will be
into a
remembered
strength
fondly.
contest with the drow, yes or no, for
Yes.
Alden's body? Okay. Roll your d20. Athletics.
Do you still have Tides of Chaos?
15. Okay,
No.
drow, here we go. Oh, you get Alden's body free.
Then she's going to use Quicken Spell, and she's going to cast Scorching Ray
Okay,
at the drow.
all right. You hit.
No, wait.
There's 2 more rays.
Can I do that, or are you gonna yell at me?
No,
'Cause
no,
I did the
you
thing and
kill
Get it right.
you kill the drow. You kill the drow, Lina. You
Right this
shoot
time.
3 scorching rays into his fucking face, and he dies. He collapses like right then and there.
Okay. And then can she do anything else, or is she done?
I think that's your turn, unless you want to move. Yeah, I think you can move a bit more.
I wanted to do Healing Hands on Alden, but
Yeah, I don't think
That's an
I
action.
don't think you can do that.
It's probably a lot.
Okay, so Ivaris. Drow's dead.
I'm
Alden's
gonna
in Lina's hands.
get up slowly and grab my sword and shield and very exhaustedly turn to the nearest were-rat and say, "You should flee before you die." And I will attack him, but with the flat of my sword and try to knock him.
Okay. Yeah, those are both gonna hit if there's 2. Yeah. All right. He looks unhappy. Roberto.
Looking at another bite.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Elusive. Elusive rats.
The draw's dead. Rex, he's just shaking his head on the table, unhappy about what just happened.
Any money he could have given us, you can now take off of his body.
And Rex just said, "You don't know that
Help
he kept
us.
all his. You don't know that he kept all his money here." And he swings at the were-rat. Oh god! And he just murders this. He just chops this were-rat's head right off, and blood just splays all over Bungo and Ivaris.
It would have been reasonable to mention to you before that 00 is still 0 because we're not getting paid for this particular one.
He's like, "Oh great! So we could have had money, and now we don't have any money. Awesome.
You could be dead, and you should just be thankful.
Thankful for no money.
You
You guys aren't.
that you have money.
You guys aren't a great adventuring party, are you?
We're ones that kept you alive. So
You're probably just trapped down here forever, right? Aimlessly
you could just
wandering around,
leave.
making no money.
You could just
Man,
leave.
You
right?
can leave.
He said, "You know what?" He looks at you, Bungo, and he winks, and he goes, "I could leave. I know how to leave." Okay, so it is who's next? Sizzler.
Throw some acid at this rat in front of me.
All right, do it. That, let's see. Oh, that's not one. Boom! Dodge. Dodgy, right? It's dodgy.
Dodge, dip,
Okay.
duck, dive, and dodge.
All right, Bungo. Let's see it. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Kill whatever rat's left.
There is. Yeah, there's just that one. Go ahead. Give it a. Yep, that hits.
2.
Ouch.
And
Yep.
I don't have advantage on it.
All right, doesn't hit. Alden.
Still down? Doesn't he have to make a
Yeah.
save?
I'm dead.
Oh wait. I forgot Alden was down. Wait. I thought he
guys
was up.
killed-
Hold on. Can we go back?
I'm
Killed-
dead.
You killed
Oh, well.
Alden.
I forgot that he was down.
He
I
died
meant to
on his
heal him.
own.
That's my fault. I could have healed him. I'm sorry. Can I go back and
Wow.
heal him?
No, Alden's dead.
All right.
As
Well,
far as you're concerned, Alden is
the-
dead.
DM just
And
killed
it's-
you, Alden.
And
Sorry.
it's Bungo. It's your. Oh wait, I killed you. You could have healed him.
Yeah.
Instead, you tried to hit a
No,
were-rat.
You had some asinine rules and you wouldn't let me go back. So, yep, you killed him. Here, everyone knows.
Guys, we killed the
Looks like
final
he's-
boss.
Level
No,
up!
right.
Level
were-rat-
up,
is
game's
over.
over.
The were-rat swings at. This were-rat swings at Sizzler again.
Don't worry, I'm sure that wasn't even his final form.
Yeah, this princess was in a
For
different
4.
castle. For sure.
And this were-rat take an attack of opportunity. Toad.
Of
Actually-
opportunity.
Attack.
The-
Attack the
The
toad.
were-rat
The
is
were-rat's gonna run
leaving
away.
the area, so
Oh.
you get to make an attack of opportunity.
It's not going to do it. He's going to dash. Ivaris,
And
you
Bungo.
get an attack of opportunity. Bungo's not there anymore if you want to hit the other were.
No, I'm in the square.
No, you can't be on that square and hit the 10-foot square and hit the were-rat in a different
Why
10-foot
can't
square
I be
away
in
from
the
you.
corner of that square?
No, I'm
it.
just letting
Still
him
would've hit
go.
it.
I'm
Okay.
not particularly interested.
You have to be 5 feet within 5 feet for an attack of opportunity, Bungo. So even if you're in that upper corner of the
That's fine.
square, you still
Hey,
can hit.
that's fine. Cool. You got it.
Lina.
100%. You're right.
Okay. Don't be condescending.
I'm not. Dude, you're 100% right.
I appreciate it.
I apologize.
I appreciate your very kind and sweet gesture.
I know when I'm
Lina.
wrong.
Alden's dead?
Yes.
Yes.
For real, though?
Yeah, because
Yes.
Bungo could have healed him, and instead he attacked a were-rat.
That is not completely inaccurate.
Very chaotic.
That's really sad. I'm sorry, Alden.
I mean, he did
Only
kill
he
that
hadn't
guy on
killed
the
the
boat.
evil guy.
With my last haunting breath as my soul descends to the sky, it says, "You jerks killed me."
Did you say your soul descends to the sky? Are you Australian?
No, it's like when it's like Pac-Man. You go to the bottom of the screen and then you just go up to
Screen wrap.
screen right.
But what's Lina do?
She's going to cast magic missile at the one in the southeast corner
Okay.
for only 9 damage. That kind of
13.
The southeast corner, you said, correct?
The fleeing one.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. Okay, Ivaris.
I will attempt to knock the northwest square rat unconscious.
Okay.
Does the
I'll say it's-
13 hit?
The 13 does hit, yes. Yeah, you
Not-
kill it accidentally.
Well, I
or
knock
it
it
could be
unconscious.
unconscious if you want. Yeah, okay, it's unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Not every day you kill 2 bosses in.
Roberto.
He will hop over here.
All right. Okay, Rex is gonna hop off the table, chuck the great axe at this fleeing were-rat, and whiff miserably. He just did it sort of half-assed. Sizzler.
Sizzler is going to surprise at this. No, that's dead, right? You just didn't take it out.
It's unconscious.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
unconscious.
it's unconscious. Okay. Who would like a healing draught? I guess only
Alden? Alden would.
only Ivaris can have one now. Here you go, Ivaris. I'll give him a healing draught.
All right. All right, Bungo.
So is the one next to Sizzler down?
Yeah, it's unconscious, yes.
Are there any more up and running?
one.
Yeah, the one that's trying to run out the room.
Okay, well, let me move to the one that was trying. And make with the stabby. Oof. Miss.
Not gonna do it.
15.
Yeah, 15 is gonna do it. All right, takes 8 more
And-
damage.
I'm just gonna roll the sneak damage there, so he gets an extra.
Okay, sure. He's trying to escape. It's not going great. Could be better. Alden doesn't exist anymore. The rat is going to take a dodge action and run.
Disengage or dodge?
Yeah, sorry, disengage. Lina.
So the other one in the room is unconscious.
Correct.
Where am I? Where's my token?
It's a good
Oh.
question.
There she is.
I wonder if we inject Alden with the were-rat venom, would we get a where?
Where, Alden?
Where's Alden?
Where's Alden?
Can she step out of the hole and then attack him on the same turn?
Step out of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
What hole are you in?
The one I'm
The
in the wall.
one that we made through the wall.
Oh, yeah, if you can get that far, yeah.
Okay, 11 damage.
Yeah,
14.
14.
he dies. You shoot him in the back with a magic missile and he dies.
Okay.
Fucking LAPD style.
Seriously, he's, I mean,
She
just
blows off some smoke from her
just
fingertips, like
gunning people down from behind. You guys are some heroes tonight.
Yeah, we're getting them all.
killing your friends, gunning people down from behind. It's
I don't
it's a
know.
great sim.
You're using friend kind of loosely
All right, so
there.
we're sort of out of combat because the were-rat is dead, or is unconscious. So you're in the room that you're on. The stones that were on the table making a map are now scattered everywhere. There's a chair in the corner on like where Alden's body is, and then in room 14B, there's all the sort of beds which have been sort of hay has been strewn about because of the battle.
Oh, Ivaris, do you speak rat person?
There is no rat person language that I am aware of.
That's what you said about rat people, and yet here we are.
Now that I can get a closer look, does it look like it's a... Would I know anything about this creature?
Yeah, do a
now that
survival
I
check.
can examine it?
Or some sort of check. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Ivaris, you reach down and you like sort of examine this creature, and you imagine that you could sort of tell by your examination that it is actually a human that has been infected with some sort of disease that turns it sort of into a shape-shifting sort of rat, similar to like a werewolf, but in rat form instead of wolf form.
Sorry, Sizzler, but your hypothesis is incorrect. This is not a rat person species. It is a human that has been either cursed or infected with some sort of disease that can cause it to transform into some sort of hybrid
Rat person?
rat human.
Does
But it
Ivaris
is not
know?
a separate civilization.
Hey, Ivaris, will this work on those that have recently, freshly become post life?
Whoa, let's not.
I don't know.
infect
I'm not a
Alden.
medical professional.
How about Sizzler just turns him into a mechanical construct?
Ooh.
Well, I do have this schematic for a
well-
flesh golem in my bag.
Oh, let's do that.
I do have a problem. I mean, what if that flesh golem turns on us too?
No, it wouldn't do that because
I'm pretty sure it'll just obey my every
I'm
command.
just gonna
I couldn't
pick
see how it could
Alden
work
up.
otherwise.
Someone tie that were-rat up tightly, because it may be able to just become an actual rat. Keep an eye on it.
Well, if we tie it up and it becomes a rat, what good would it tying it up do?
Knock it out.
But if we're tying it up in its big form and it becomes an actual rat and gets smaller, you see the conundrum. It will just...
If it doesn't try, then at least it's tied up.
You want to wake
Why
it up?
are we keeping it alive?
Hey, should we just bring this body back to the hobgoblins anyway? In fact, let's inspect this body. Let's see what's on this person. I would like to
With
inspect
what I know about like halfling burial rituals or
Oh, I know all of them.
funerary
I am a-
rituals of the
No, we're not gonna bury Alden. We're gonna turn him into a construct.
Yeah, put him in your bag, Sizzler. We'll find a useful
absolutely
one.
not.
What?
That's what he would have
What
wanted.
do I know about Alden's religion and their burial
Hey,
rites?
the Batmen are a democracy. We get to vote on what to do with the halfling's remains.
And I am a halfling.
Yeah, let's just
I do
ask.
know.
let's just ask Bungo.
You are, but Ivaris, you are very familiar with halfling burial rituals.
All right. Then I will. We have no idea where the closest town is, right?
No, not really.
I do know where the closest bag of holding is.
We don't even know where the stairs and the exit are.
And Rex says, "Well, I mean, I've said several times that I do, but okay."
Rex, where's the nearest town from here? How far?
And he like looks over at you, and he looks back. He's like, "Pretty fucking far."
Well, Ivaris, whether we bury him or turn him into my pet, I think he should just go into the bag of holding so no one has to carry a corpse around through the rest of this dangerous dungeon.
Yeah, and there's not enough air for it to decompose in there. Good thinking.
My body's still in there, and perhaps a boy as well.
Haven't had time to check.
Sizzler, we'll
Who
have
can tell?
words later if that's the case, and I'll carry Alden.
No.
Please
So we
cradle
should-
me like a child.
You
I would
can't
like to-
carry a corpse the entire time we get out of this dungeon.
Just put him in the bag,
I
and
have
you can
carried
argue with the rest
corpses
of us
for
later.
days.
What is
No, Sizzler, anything that goes into that bag of yours, there's no guarantee that we'll see it again. And I'm not taking that chance.
Can we investigate this guy and his what's on his person? Because I'm sure there's some cool stuff.
I rolled an investigation.
Sure. So you strangely enough, you find a hold on, who rolled an investigation? Everyone. Okay, 14. Okay. Yeah, you find not very much on his person. You find a leather-bound spell book and a short sword.
Oh, I like short swords.
Just a normal silvered short sword.
Ooh, that's an upgrade. Don't mind if I do.
So you have the body, you have the map table. That's the stones are scattered everywhere. Again, just to reiterate, in the room there's like a chair that you assume he was sitting on. It was in the corner. And then there's all that strewn hay and empty lock boxes or wooden chests in 14B. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this room? Take a long rest, maybe?
I'm gonna set the body on fire. Not Alden, the other guy.
Ivaris, did
We're
you
gonna
intend to
need
send that to me or to him?
to him.
We
Oh,
should
said
definitely.
it
We're
to
gonna need that body as proof for the goblins. Please don't set it on fire.
Well, we can take just the head. I'm sure the head is all that we need.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of spellcaster he was, but if he's bringing up were-rats, whatever, from midair, it gives me pause for concern.
That's what I'm saying. You can destroy the body, but we should keep his head. If
That's
what we're
fine.
doing.
Specifically, she wants to make sure that his hands are turned into.
Where's
Yes.
Ulfgar?
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I know. We need someone to chop off hands. Hey, warrior man.
What?
You know, we had a dwarf barbarian who was very handy with a blade. I was just wondering if you are as equally handy.
He
Or
says,
if you're
"Well,
just-
I didn't know him. I'm pretty handy.
Well,
What do you need?"
can you take off the hands of this guy?
He's like, "Let me give it a go." And he chops like one of the hands in half, and he chops the other, like as he swings at like an angle, and he chops one of the arms off at the elbow, and then he chops the other hand in half. So like the thumb is still on the body, and the fingers are just not anymore.
That's a very, very good first attempt.
He goes, "There you go.
Why don't you, complete the job?
What do you mean? Job done. Let's go."
You need the full hand, including the thumb, off.
Look, I did what I could do. All right, let's go. I don't see any more gold here.
We're going to get it, but we need this hand to be off. Come now.
I know. Look, you told me that there's no gold for this guy, so I don't know what you're trying to convince me there is gold after you tell me there isn't gold. You just need hands or something. I don't get it. Come on, let's go.
Lina uses her dagger to chop up the rest of the hands, and then she sets the entire corpse on fire except for the head. I guess she chops that off too with her dagger. And then
Good
also
luck.
no,
Wow.
then also
127
she-
hours.
That is
she
gnarly.
makes a cat out of the stones as a giant FU to this drow.
Okay, so are you guys gonna
That's
sit
where
here?
we were like 3 hours ago.
Are you
for
guys gonna
making a cat?
Yeah, are you guys gonna sit here? Are you guys gonna sit here for like 6 hours while Lina hacks off a guy's head with a dagger and then sets up like a very elaborate cat out of like small pebbles?
Yes, because she needs spell slots back anyways.
I mean, we do need to go through a short rest, I think, at minimum.
I'm just gonna ask
We
Rex to
expended most of
borrow
our
his
slots
axe.
and stuff.
It's okay, guys. I don't need a rest.
You are in
You have
rest.
an
It's a
eternal
very-
rest.
Yeah, the very longest of rest.
All right, so yeah, you guys can whatever. You hack the
Alden,
guy.
check your messages in Discord.
Yeah, we'll probably end here anyway while you guys take a long rest, and so we'll pick up here next time. And Alden, you can talk to Ivaris about what we're going to talk to him about it. We can all sort of, you and I can talk this week. Okay.
Ooh.
And yeah, just make sure that you thank Bungo for the
You can leave at any time if
For
you don't want to
murder.
be here.
for murdering your character.
It certainly seems like some BS shield rules were applied.
Look, I told you the confines
no.
of what the engagement was. It didn't
I think
change.
we all hit him at least once, right? So we'll call it a party death.
party kill. Okay, cool. All right, I'll talk to you guys next week, and Alden will talk in between then. Talk to Vars first, though. All right,
Good
cool.
night.
Night.
Hey guys.
Night. This was his fault.
Yeah, probably. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Good day.